key. Niggas hating but they don't want no beef. Stay gang true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat.
Hit them with that flex. Ain't gonna be begging for some more. What's up with it, cousins? I got my Whitney on. When you see Whitney, that mean I've been cooking a lot of shit in the kitchen, okay? Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. How y'all doing tonight, cousins? How we doing tonight? Baby, I be in there cooking. Everyone falls in love sometime. Dishes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Put a lot of love in. What's up with it? Let me get to my comments. Because Facebook be acting crazy. How y'all doing today? Y'all good and everything? Hi, cousins. I heard y'all been out there just doing what it do. You know what I'm saying? I know it, chat. What's up, Tasha, cousin, Marie, cousin, Mary Lou, Joanne? See, like it stopped right there. Let me see if it's gonna loud somebody up. Lee, Liz, Kimberly, Veronica. Cooker said, Marie said it's 100 at the door. It's 100 at the door, girl. I can't tell because my number's just a stop. But I appreciate you for telling me. What's up, Kashonda, Stephanie, Veronica, Lisa, Lynn? Hey, Erica, cousin, Deverly, Montel, Stephanie, Andrea. I see y'all in this motherfucker. Somebody was on live last night trying to cry us a river. Hey, Deborah, cousin, Shirley, cousin. What's up, Danny? Danny, girl, what you been doing? You been good? Hey, Teresa, cousin, because you know you be worrying motherfuckers out. What's up, crime dog? Bettina, Audrey Hines. I see you in this motherfucker. Yeah, y'all in this thing. My motherfucker good. Baby girl, let me tell you. What's up, LaShondra, LaShawn, Ada, Marie? If y'all throwing stars, I can't see nothing. Like Facebook is okay. I see Shirley. Shirley she done spit the block with 50 stars. I just gotta, maybe I need to refresh this motherfucker. So, girl, I don't know. What's up, Annette, Lisa? Hey, Lisa, girl, how you doing? See, they not moving. I don't know, Chad. Let me see. Okay, there goes some more. Annette, Carl, Gloria, Corliss. Y'all coming on up in this thing, and if you throwing some monetary contributions, I appreciate you and love you, cuz. Make sure y'all share cousin now to show me your motherfucking emotions. It gets down over here on the porch. It do, girl. Yes, it do. Thank you, Lisa Nicole. She done spit the block with 100 stars. What's up with it, Wanda, cousin Ruth? You ain't been good down. I already know, girl. What's up, Sharon? Cuz she done spit the block with 50 stars. Hey, Will, cousin Alvina. It's your birthday. Happy birthday, Alvina, girl. Girl, what you do today? Girl, y'all show Alvina some motherfucking love up in here. We been waiting on you, cuz already. Thank you, Janet, cuz she done spit the block with 50 stars. Hey, Nikita, cuz she done spit the block with 100 stars. I see 165 already up in this motherfucker. Come on in. What cuz say? Come on in. Baby, we got a family feud from the only family member that cried about shit. Him and his feelings. I heard some dumbass shit last night, but you know, I got the live, and I know for the ones that's blocked, can't see shit, don't want to go over there, just don't like the little hoe, I got you. You know what I'm saying? Thank you, Ada, cuz she done split the block with 20 stars. Hey, Carolyn, cousin, C, cousin. John's Farms cousin. I see you in this motherfucker. Patricia Roberts, she said 190, cousin. Then went up to my, what's up, how? Jolene, you made it. Yes, the traffic, girl. The traffic is something else. What's up, Ellen, cousin, Mona? Roshia, what's up with it, girl? Hey, Betty Clarkson, girl. 207 already in this motherfucker. We finna turn the fuck up. Let's get lit, cousins. I mean, shit. You know, Paddy came outside and gave y'all a motherfucking, you know, attitude because y'all been asking for y'all shit. But Paddy, I just want to say this to you, baby. You can't get mad at them people. Before you step foot in Atlanta, you promised them folks right after you did that look giveaway live. Your scam away. You promised them folks you was gonna mail them gifts out and they were gonna get them by Christmas. Okay? You didn't take your ass to the ATL to after the Christmas. Okay? So them boxes should have been gone. They was talking about money. You said, oh, you couldn't transfer no money over. I call her bullshit. You was flashing it all on live, they said. You don't know how to go to the bank the next day. You supposed to already have that Cash App, or you said you didn't want to do Zelle, but you should have already had a way. That should have been done too. It was folks that won some money. It was a lady they said she won $200. She ain't got her money yet. The folks said they had been calling. You wouldn't answer the goddamn phone. But today you want to say somebody was playing on the motherfucker. Whether you get mad, it ain't them folks' fault. And y'all stupid for sitting over there letting her get an attitude with y'all. Talking about, I'm just not going to do this no more. I mean, bitch. I was like, wait a minute. Hold up. You asked them to come join your live and play games. Them folks could have been doing something else had they known they was going to have to wait till after Christmas. Oh, didn't I see a comment about another lady saying something about you talk to her grandkids? You had an attitude with that lady because she put it in the comments. I mean, baby, you can't play with folks on Facebook. You don't know that. He ain't tell you that. I mean, he the one told you how to motherfucker scam. He should have told you the consequences if you get out of hand. Then the day he sits over on his live and say you did the shit wrong. Lord have mercy. What the fuck is going on? What's up with it, girl? Hey, Chris, cuz. Chris said, I'm in this motherfucker too, cuz. Friend Zed Brittany. I see you. Linda Pope. Thank you, Annette. She says 250, cuz. The fuck that. Welcome to the motherfucking porch where it get hot and lit over in this motherfucker. We sitting back, sipping our shit and popping our shit. You know what I'm saying? We gonna take a toast because there's some shit going on. And little boy, because I'm gonna call you little boy because you get on here looking like one. You in the motherfucking goddamn 2T t-shirts and shit. And you sit your square ass over there, your flat, frail, bony ass over there and try to comfort somebody on some shit that don't belong to you. You came out here and put your family business out here. But, oh, are we surprised? This the same nigga that sits up here and, comfort his family. On Facebook. Anything for an almighty motherfucking dollar. Boy, you got life of bullshit fucked up. Thank you, Charlie. I spent the block with 99 stars on this motherfucker. I see y'all, cuz. My shit. Thank you, C. She done spent a block with 100 stars. She says 255 at the door, cuz. Hey, Nate's cousin, Sharon Gilroy, cuz. Hey, Auntie Pat Gert. Hey, Gigi. What's up, Larry? Ellen, Flexi, cuz your hair is always on. Thank you, cousin, but this my Whitney. Baby, I be in the kitchen making waiting to exhale ass food, dishes and shit. You know what I'm saying? Baby, I be shoot. Baby, I be in there hitting it hot. Whipping them potatoes. Shoot. Say, shoot. Baby, in there doing a damn thing. Fuck that. I got the sign while I'm making. When I put this hair on, it's gonna get good. You know what I'm saying? It's my cooking hair. Baby, I be calling Bobby. My dude, he be Bobby. I be turning that nigga into Bobby. He don't even like that shit. He be like, girl, stop. He do. Y'all just don't know. He get the same thing y'all be getting. I be out China at the house. I be fucking with his ass. What's up, Betty Thompson, cousin? Hi, Giovanni, cousin. Hi, Deborah McCall, cousin. 275 at the motherfucking door. Thank you, Pamela West. She done spent the block of 20 stars on cooker. Hey, Sherry, cousin. Stacey Rivers, Connie, cousin. What's up, Troy? Yeah, he in a medium. Matter of fact, let me put this little hoe up here now. I'm waiting on the other line to download that he did today. So I got to check the status of that. But yeah, Paddy, you can't get mad at them folks, girl. Get it over with. Get it done. You should have. I mean, you had plenty of time before you even, You know what I'm saying? Because you was riding around with, you know, your little boo thing. I don't know if that was your little boo thing or a family member, but ever since we seen you with that nigga in that truck, you know, you really ain't been back on goddamn Facebook till you went to Atlanta. Okay. So you can't get mad while you was riding after you and your little whoever that little nigga was, he should have helped you take that shit to the post office. Cause we seen you just, you know, do a ride share when it came to Terry. You was his Uber. You picked him up, did a skit, and dropped his little old ass back off. You know what I'm saying? I know it's a job to keep strapping that nigga in his motherfucking car seat. I know. Then he riding around swinging his legs and hitting your seats and shit. I already know. I know, girl. Ain't gotta tell me shit. You got tired of picking up that big old toddler, huh? Cause let me put this little bullshit up. He mad about the wheel, y'all. He mad about the wheel. He said they trying to fuck him out his money. I mean, out of his lane. He want the land. He want the land because he done told everybody he was gonna go build him a home. And his grandma, he know his grandma left him some land. I mean, you told grandma you sold the damn train. She didn't even know you sold the train. But you gotta look at the things. If she still got living kids, I'm pretty sure, you know, that's whatever she got, they gotta still you know what I'm saying? She could have left you a little something, but I know grandma wasn't gonna leave you no land. You didn't even appreciate the damn trailer. You know, so, you know what I'm saying? But listen to her, cuz y'all make sure y'all continue to share cousin and show me just some motherfucking emotions. Every piece of engagement counts. Keep cousin in the algorithm, and we'll keep coming back on the motherfucking porch. And I know I shared a picture earlier today. That's this guy, Jerome T. You know what I'm saying? He has a bakery, a cupcake bakery. If y'all done heard of him, y'all go check that motherfucker out. He's in Pearl, Mississippi. But anyway, his journey was like, I was like, wow. So I was like, I wonder can me and the cousins discuss this. I know some y'all said y'all don't know him. But like I said, little shrimp, we got other content that we can bring to the table because I don't watch you. I only get your shit in at the motherfucking back door. They drop you off like a bad habit, bitch. Be like, look what this nigga done said today, girl. Oh, let me say this. You came out here and told that whole ass lie about CPS. At the time that you said that somebody called CPS, didn't nobody call no motherfucking CPS. And whoever ran back and told you that, bitch, because the way you worded it in your motherfucker, so you need to proofread your shit before you post it, bitch. You said they told you this and this and that. You said you talked to CPS today. They told you this and this and that. And the person said, you didn't say someone messaged me called me and told me. You made it seem like CPS told you. So I called CPS and asked them. At that time, when I mentioned that girl name, they didn't have nothing for that goddamn girl. Now, I heard you was called on a day though, bitch. But see, that's what you fucking get. Karma's a motherfucker. You came out here and lied on me. You came out here and said, I heard you said somebody else said, but I don't know if they said it. But I know me, bitch. I ain't call nobody. Show me them hands, ho. I'm talking to you. Shit, for real. But I know you a little pussy. You'll never apologize because you hate it when you're proven wrong. Now, I could have made a report today because the lady kept asking me, why would he sit here and say you said something? Is it something going on? You see how when you tell a motherfucking lie, you open up a door, bitch, for me to walk right on through that motherfucker. Next time, choose your individuals wisely, the ones you don't lie on me, ho. Because I'm going to call and find out. Indeed, bitch. And since you're saying, now you switching it up saying, oh, she said it in her 4-hour live. Whoever ran you the mail, bitch, why they didn't have the proof in the motherfucking envelope? Huh? Why they didn't give you a clip of what the fuck? I get your shit, ho. But you gonna go by word of mouth, but they can't give you no receipt that I said. I said, I'ma call up there and tell a lie. Bitch, I don't even say shit like that. I said I want to talk to the baby daddy. Now I heard you ask why I want to, because I want to know how does he feel about all this shit and about you putting his daughter on the internet. That's his seed, not yours, bitch. So the daddy got a right too. Unless he went to court and signed them bitches over. Every nigga ain't like you, deadbeat. Hey, you heard me? How long, cousins?
What's happening? Come on in. Holla at your boy Dad at, man. Really how I feel about things. And my about that. I never experienced that. This shit crazy, man. It's crazy how the whole thing is set up. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna say this right here. I'm gonna say this. It would have been better if y'all hadn't even said nothing about no will or nothing to me. You feel me? Because, first of all, I don't know nothing about that. I never experienced that. So when my name is involved in it, I'm going to investigate it and find out about it. So this is what y'all was telling me. Y'all was telling me if I wanted to petition.
First of all, you said they sent you some papers because you said you signed as a fucking witness. You and MC signed as a fucking witness. So you was a witness, bitch. Of course, they're going to notify everyone that has a signature on that motherfucker. Hell, MC might have some damn papers. If her name on there. The fuck is you talking about? And it's going the right way through the fucking courts. And I'm pretty sure it's an attorney handling shit. You said, did I hear him say probate court? I think he's going to say that. Let's talk about it. Oh, and let me tell your ugly ding-a-ling head ass some bitch. You know what? He always want to say I mop floors at the courthouse. Okay? I don't mop floors. But if that's what you want to say, bitch, okay. You just mad because I'm smarter than you. Know my shit. And know what not to say on this here internet. I read, bitch. You can't even write. Okay? First, get through that. And then maybe we can talk about something. I know the law. My daddy made me study that motherfucker. You hear me? That one thing I love about him. He put a book in front of me, nigga. My mama did too. She showed me how to get out there and work. Both of my parents. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't in the same household, but I learned some motherfucking shit from both of them. Some good shit. Just because you lost, and you know what? So cold about it. They taught me to say no to motherfucking drugs. Now, I'm not going to even say your daddy probably didn't teach you or your granny didn't teach you because I know they did. But you was the stray one, motherfucker. You the one that didn't want to pay attention, do better. You want to go out there and smoke dope and live a motherfucking homeless life. That's why you so comfortable with going from pillar to fucking post, bitch. You run. Now it all makes sense. I heard MC say, when it was time to pay the rent, you calling your daddy. She said, you ready to go back to Camden now, bitch? Probably so. You ready to go, bitch? You don't want to be down there. Too much shit done happen. You a careless individual. You still on that shit. You going to Jackson because you know where that shit at. You ain't slick trying to use Trini as a motherfucking alibi. Because last time you came back from Jackson, nigga, you was geeked up in there frying all 100 pieces of the goddamn brim that Trini had gave you and sucked them motherfuckers down within 3 goddamn days, bitch. You was lit.
Like if you want to, my auntie was telling me, if you want a petition, you can, but it's gonna cost. It's like $10,000 to get it.
Oh Lord, this nigga finna try to get some money. This nigga finna scam. Anytime he go mentioning where the dollar. Well, you know, you said you came on here talking about your Facebook. You rich bitch. You came on here saying ain't nobody getting what you getting this month. You the richest motherfucker on this house. So 10,000, shit. That shouldn't be shit. You got it. You got a big bank. You know what I'm saying? Don't come out here trying to, use that to get I would say, let me ask you something. You trying to get Flay to get it to you. Girl, get that nigga some money. He mad because you getting it out.
I'm like,
he said, she know I'm a broke nigga. That bitch just getting it out. Ooh, shit. He wants some of them 50 hundreds. He over there saying, what a dollar's at, Flay? What a dollar's at?
I don't know nothing about that. What you mean petition? I didn't even know what petition mean. I had to go figure this stuff out.
That's a damn shame. Go look up your own court shit. It'll tell you the petition.
Myself. So once I did,
my bad, he defended. But you know what I mean. Look at her, nigga. Go get you a law book. You hear him? Go to the law library, bitch, if you don't understand shit.
I got pissed off. You feel me? First of all, I already know you don't think none of me. You know what I'm saying? You don't think none of wrote the kid.
You can't get mad at them folks, but because they done seen you smoke dope, sell shit, fiend, itch and scratch, come back, do the same, and I'll repeat. You know what I'm saying? You be over there and repeat. You can't get mad at them folks because they probably know a lot more. You probably done did some more shit we just ain't never heard about, nigga. You forgot. You told us you smoked shit for 20 years. So you don't think your family sat back and watched your ass geek, nigga? They probably had to go retrieve some shit you done took of theirs from the motherfucking pawn shop, ho. AMC, I already told you was up there at the counter store trying to sell her motherfucking shoes. Tip never got her goddamn necklace back from your stealing ass. So how the fuck is you and Stank over there? That nigga look Stank. That little nappy head nigga in motherfucking Florida. That's that nigga new name, Stanky. How you and Stanky over here trying to make motherfucking videos about handyman key, bitch? He owns this shit, but you went to jail for what? Robbery? I heard you said you snatched somebody's purse. Ain't that stealing, bitch? That's stealing, bitch. Yeah. Y'all a piece of shit. Now, you can't get mad at them folks. But listen to what he say they gonna give him, y'all. Listen.
Kids. I'm gonna say some things, man, that probably touch some fellas, but I don't really give a damn. You feel me? I really don't. At this point. You know. So the first person I called today was my brother. My older brother. I only got one brother left. So I'm like, yo, man, you see, did you pay attention to this? And he's like, what? I was like, this will thing. I said, man, this is a lot of shit ain't adding up here. No. So after 10 minutes of talking to him, I said, man, I gotta go. I hit you back. Because I felt this vibe. But I did that for a reason. I wanted to feel his vibe. I wanted to feel what he was.
First of all, your brother probably don't even give a shit. He ain't want for shit. You said your brother been in the military. He got a house built down there in San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? He ain't worried about that. That's you, the needy, that wants some shit. That's you, nigga. Your brother ain't worried about that will. He got what he worked hard for. You the one that ain't got shit. And you know what? I don't blame them folks. I wouldn't give you a patch of that motherfucking land because all you gonna do is sell it like you sold that motherfucking trailer.
was going with it. But y'all was playing me dumb. Y'all.
Oh, they weren't playing you dumb. They know you dumb. They ain't gotta play you dumb, nigga. Don't put that shit on them. You know that you really dumb.
I was playing me dumb to the fact, because you know I didn't know. And all y'all had to do is wait on the date, which is what, January 15th? And once that date go by, everything is settled. You feel me? But man, I'm going to tell you something.
Sounds like you just got notified of a hearing that's going to take place of the reading of the will because you signed as a witness. You're there to witness the will. Therefore, you must have been present when she did her will and she needed a witness. So you just signed. That don't necessarily mean you getting something. Don't nobody know who getting what. You see what I'm saying? If she did it with her attorney, don't nobody know. An attorney sure not gonna tell you shit. The judge ain't gonna tell you shit. You ain't gonna find out till you fucking get there, dummy.
I don't give a damn how you feel about me. I know how my grandma felt about me. You feel me? I know how my grandma felt about me. And
your grandma gave you the same thing you gave her. Nothing. Because you didn't give her nothing. Just because you fried fish and chicken and shit. You was barely there. You was smoking. Remember? You was smoking. You ran. Shit. You forgot you told us the only person that was really over there with your grandma, you got mad because you called to see if your grandma ate and she had ate and MC hadn't fixed grandma a plate. You remember you told us that bullshit right there? That mean you wasn't at the house, nigga.
I'm gonna just tell y'all a little story about my grandma. My grandma is a forgiving person on everything. She lived her life like that. A lot of
grandma could be forgiving, loving, caring, and I bet she was. She was a Pisces, baby. She was a forgiving, loving woman. But that don't mean she had to give you anything. She probably done gave you all she could. And she seen, ain't no telling what else she done gave you. She really didn't get, she sold you that trailer and you sold it. Then you didn't take your side ass down there and register it. Talking about you told MC to do it. Why you didn't do it if it was your grandma? It was your grandma's, right? Since you want to say, that's my grandma, like a little bitch. Shit. Whoever spent time with that woman, showed that woman love and all that, baby, that's their grandma too. You know what I'm saying? Just because that's your mama, baby, it's whoever spent time with her like they was a relative, even if they wasn't. That's grandma. Shit. Shut the hell up. Getting tired of your ass.
Stuff that we didn't even understand. You see what I'm saying? That, grandma, you gonna deal with. So, forgive them and keep going. You feel me? So, like I said, if you had never said anything about a will, I wouldn't even mention you. I wouldn't have never came to you and say, hey man, what happened to grandma will? But when you came to me talking about we gotta see you paperwork and all this kind of shit, that made me look into it. Because I don't understand how you're explaining it to me. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? 369 in the building. I don't understand how you're explaining it to me. But to come to find out, y'all just telling me anything.
How the fuck you know that? Because ain't nobody told you shit. When they said they were going to send you some papers, how were they just telling you anything? You got the motherfucker, so obviously they didn't tell you anything. You showed the papers on another live. You forgot? I got it. I can show you where you showed the shit. So how did they just tell you anything if they showed you that you was going to get some papers about this goddamn hearing? Huh? The fuck is wrong with you?
And I'm the only one probably. I sat here and narrowed it all the way down to I'm probably the only family member with documents like this. These are not real documents. These are copies.
Oh my God. Oh shit. Hold on, I gotta take me a Advil. Oh my God. Let me finish this. Let me let this little house finish saying this bullshit right quick.
Fabricated copies. And it's only one problem.
And you know what? You also got a fabricated copy of a goddamn lease. Cause tell me where the fuck is a Reynolds LLC at, nigga? Huh? You got a fabricated copy of a motherfucking lease. Nah. That's why you over there trying to call them papers fabricated copies. You motherfucker.
And I got it. I bet y'all's don't look like this. When you're dealing with property, land, money, that's why you sent me $500. Grandma left you this.
If grandma left you $500, bitch, then grandma left you $500. You mad because you really want that fucking land. And nope, you ain't getting it, bitch. But I thought you said your daddy got some land. So why your daddy ain't giving you none of his land? You his son. Huh? Why'd you mad at what's going on with grandma's land? She got kids still living. But y'all watch the dumb shit that come out this nigga mouth. It's 474 at the door. I know it's gonna be some motherfucking more. Y'all make sure y'all share cousin out. Show me your motherfucking emotions. Me and Mark want to know how you feel. You know what I'm saying? You over here watching, look, cuz.
That'll shut him up. He won't even mention it. I know.
And he over here trying to say they P. Diddy and him. Lord have mercy.
How y'all think? You my family. I've been around y'all my life till I was.
So is you trying to say that's where you get it from, bitch? Huh? If you trying to say they over here trying to manipulate you, sell you motherfucking dreams, is that where you letting us know that's where you get it from them? Cause bitch, you number one in it on this here internet. Yes, you will.
Grown. Holidays, we meet up. I know you. So it ain't like I'm second guessing about shit. Like I said, I don't care if grandma left me anything.
Why the fuck you up here bitching? Huh? Why the fuck you up here bitching then? Oh, you trying to make them look back. Oh, no, wait a minute. You got to get some money. You want people to feel bad. You want sympathy. Because you been over there fucking up. So let me think of a get money quick scheme right quick. That's why you mentioned some $10,000. Ain't that what you claim? Ain't that what they said? Paddy said she had over there 10,000 or something like that. Nigga, ain't nobody finna give you shit. They burnt that. You might get $5. You know what I'm saying? All the lies you sit up here and tell, all the shit you come at folks with. Nah, nigga, you finna feel this. I told you the storm is brewing. And baby, it done settled. And you don't like that cloud. But see, you reap what the fuck you sow. For real.
I don't care about that. But don't try to fuck me over.
Shit, you fuck motherfuckers over every day. Every day. You feel me? You understand me? You fuck folks over every day. And don't give a fuck. Oh, but when it's your goddamn turn, you pissing hot. Look at you. The devil himself. But you just over there mad. Baby, them horns are sticking further out tonight. What's up with it, ears? Over there looking like a motherfucker. Over there looking like a hairless donkey, bitch.
On the sly. On some funny shit. That's all I asked. You feel me? So, I got to doing my own research. I said, I got to find out what petition mean, what's going on with that word right there, because that's all I heard from y'all. If I wanted to petition it, and it's $10,000 to do that.
What's up, Pamela? What's up, comedian Marcus Clark? What's up with y'all, Ricky? Yeah, we in this bitch. Yeah, 491 on the motherfucking porch. Come on in. Make sure y'all share cuz now. Tell a friend to tell another friend, they best friend. You know what I'm saying? Your little favorite kinfolk outside.
And I'm like, why would I want to? What were you talking about? So, like I said, this right here is the petition paper. And I had one. I didn't even know it. Y'all got this connected. First of all, I'm just going to...
First of all that is in there. It's called a package, bitch. They include that in the fucking paperwork in case you want to petition the decision. But I don't see how you ain't showing us shit really. You showing people names and addresses and shit. So you just up here putting out your kinfolk shit. Another I don't give a fuck moment. You know what I'm saying? That motherfucker dumb.
I'm just going to talk about what's going on with this shit. First of all, these are not real copies, I told you. I'm not going to show you the names or anything.
Well, show up on January the 15th, ho. Just show up. Don't say shit else. Just show the fuck up. Gone down there. Gone. Shit. Since you don't think the shit real. The fuck you out here telling us for? We don't give a fuck. We ain't getting no land. And you didn't either, bitch. Obviously, because you on here crying with your thumb in your mouth. You know what I'm saying? Looking like a smoked out duck. Mad. Kicking your feet. Shit. Just take your ass down there on January the 15th. Whatever they reading or hearing. Take your ass on down there. Just go. Fuck it.
Anything like that. These are not real copies. On all this stuff that you sent me in the mail, you told me this came from the probate judge office. I called the probate judge office in Camden, Alabama, Wilcox County. They said they haven't sent me anything. So that strikes some attention, you know? So I got to reading it. And it says, the beginning of the sentence says,
how many of y'all want to bet me this nigga didn't call no probate court because he wanted? You feel me? Come on now, nigga, you wanted in Alabama too. You expect us to believe that you called the court and gave him your good midnight. Shit. Boy, you ain't caught. You just coming up here trying to make, because you done found out that you ain't getting shit. And like I said, there's no way. But, well, let me say this. He's sitting up here and knowing he didn't get shit. Because he ain't been shit. And then you probably done found out where if she got children still living, then they're going to be over what she had left. You the grandchild, nigga. You didn't come up out of her shit. Her kids did. The fuck you mad for? Now, if she wanted to leave you a little something, exclude them out and leave a little portion for you, she could have did that. But if she didn't, then you can't be mad at them. You got to remember your grandma wrote out her will, not them.
Says your petitioners, the names, represent Chanita Montgomery, who was at the time in her death an inhabitant of Wilcox County, Alabama, departed this life on or about September 2nd, 2025 in Camden, Alabama, leaving assets in the state and leaving a last will and testament. That's another piece of work I don't have. It's her will. Her.
You can't. Oh my God. Lord have mercy. Who left this on my goddamn back porch? Who left this shit back on the motherfucking back porch? You not gonna have her will, bitch. You not gonna have her will. What are you saying? It's 500 at the door. I know it's gonna be some motherfucking more cuz. Y'all, this can't be like this nigga can't be this dumb. Oh, wait a minute, Lisa, because you know what? I might have didn't hear that part. Cause see, sometimes it go in and out on my end, but y'all can hear it good. But they not thank you, Sonya. Lisa say, didn't he say the aunt sent the papers? And in the next breath, he called the court and they said they didn't send any papers. Did I hear him right? Girl, if I need to scoot it on back, I will. Hey, Darlene cousin, what's up, Willie cousin, DeMarcus cousin, Jennifer cousin? Ain't nobody finna give you no motherfucking will. Grandma didn't even give you a copy of her will. The fuck is wrong with you?
Her wishes, who she wanted to, you feel me? I don't have none of that. But this is all I needed to know about petition. Petition, y'all are petitioning.
This can't be real. This can't be real. Yeah, I hate Charisma cousin. Laura. He don't understand the reading, Laura. I'm just finna listen. Hey, my dude. What you doing, girl? Queen Flexi, what is wrong, baby? I don't know. Hey, Michelle, cuz. Me Flex, I was on the porch this lady. Oh, Michelle. What's up, Montel? He very slow. Oh, y'all. This shit just fucks with me that this nigga is really this fucking dumb. She said, go back. Okay, Rochelle, hold on. Which part? This what he just said, girl. Hold on. Let me scoot it back, girl. Girl, hold on. The nigga is losing it. Oh, no, he just stupid for real, y'all. It ain't no. Listen, cuz. Thank you, Tanya, cuz she done spent the block. Like, wake up, cuz. Hold on. It ain't you. She done spent the block with 50 stars. I know, cuz. Hold on. It's sad.
Chanita Montgomery, who was at the time in her death an inhabitant of Wilcox County, Alabama, departed this life on or about September 2nd, 2025 in Camden, Alabama, leaving assets in the state and leaving a last will and testament. That's another piece of work I don't have. It's her will, her wishes, who she wanted to, you feel me? I don't have none of that. But this is all I needed to know about petition. Petition, y'all are petitioning. That's why I said your petitioners with the name. Y'all don't like how she left shit.
Fuck. You know, hold on. They don't like how she left shit. They don't know how she left shit. They don't know. They ain't gonna know the January 15th too. You don't like how she left shit. You the one that don't like how she left shit. You that nigga. This is why you online, but you said you didn't care. But why in the fuck is you up here complaining? If she didn't leave shit to you, whoop-de-doo. A whoop-de-doo, nigga.
So you done paid, what you said, $10,000 to the lawyer? Because you don't like how shit set up. And I'm probably the only one that you don't like how shit set up. I'm probably the only family member So when I said, so I ain't got nothing? Nah. You got that $500? Okay, cool. All right. I was cool. I was like, all right, cool. Bet. I ain't.
Another instance on why the fuck are you up here complaining? If you cool with the 500. Why you up here? What was the purpose, man? Huh? See, that karma is hitting you. Now you want to blame other people. Because grandma not here to tell you quit lying on folks. Yeah.
Tripping. But when I find out that you're playing games, we got a problem here. That's all I'm saying. And I'm gonna be a Rotha Martin on this. My mama, which was the baby of the girls. So here's a paper that we signed as a witness. Me and Melissa. Our names at the bottom right there. Terry Martin, Melissa.
Oh, that's not fabricated though, huh? You said all the documents was fabricated. But you want to for sure show us this though.
Macmillan. This was in 2018. 2018. Why there's lines why there's lines like going through the names? There's a line going through this is no real documentation. This is some shit y'all put together and sent me.
First of all, hold on. You said y'all signed that shit in 2018. Right? That's not fabricated though, because you showing us that you and MC signed that as a witness in 2018. You know what I'm saying? If they gonna make copies and send out, then they just make copies. But that's a piece, you know for sure that piece of paper you signed. So that tells me you read it. You didn't read it. Somebody had to read it to you. But you know what I'm saying? How can a dumb motherfucker that don't know how to read sit up here and say that somebody done fabricated some shit any motherfucking way? That shit ain't fabricated. You signed it as a witness. You will know. Take your ass to the reading on January the 15th. Okay? Just go down there to the court on January the 15th, goddamn it. Fuck it.
When I signed them papers, it didn't look like this.
You know, nigga, you be high all the goddamn time. You was high, remember? Them was doing your high days.
There was real documentations from a court. Probate judge office.
How you know what real documentation from a court look like, bitch? Huh? You don't even want to believe the real documentation from Pearl, Mississippi, ho. You know what I'm saying? So you expect me to believe shit that's coming out your motherfucking mouth right now? You don't believe that Pearl, Mississippi say you got capious warrants, bitch. You got dope charges, ho. You don't believe that.
Okay, cool. This is another thing. Why is all the papers dated December 2nd, 2025?
It's called a clergy stamp, nigga. It's called a court stamped it. It has the date and the motherfucking time that they got the shit stamped at the courthouse. That's the courthouse stamp, nigga. The courthouse stamp. Okay? Oh my God. Oh shit. Hey, Randy girl. Girl, I don't know what the fuck going on. He don't know shit, man. He don't know shit. The clerk have to stamp the documents that they come in. When people come in, you know, with documents, and they have documents typed up. Grandma attorney could have did that to send you a copy because, like I said, you are listed as a witness, nigga. Just because you're a witness on this fucking will does not mean that grandma had to necessarily leave you anything. You signed your name, so they're just notifying you of the fucking hearing. And if you pay attention to the small reading, it even has at the top the information. This nigga never took the time to look at the heading. He may have it, no, he don't have it upside down, but to see what it's saying, who it come from. It said will and testament. Okay, and got grandma's name. But to me, it looked like her attorney may have gotten them filed with the courts to set a hearing for the reading of the will. See, the courts don't necessarily have to mail you out anything, especially if grandma had an attorney, you know, had somebody handling all her stuff because she knows she has land. You know what I'm saying? Her power of attorney, whoever she left power of attorney. You know what I'm saying? You're not power of attorney. We know that. Shit, you ain't got power over your own life. Dope do.
Every one of the papers I got this stamped on it. Why is it saying that grandma gone? What them say something about my grandma? My grandma don't slip. She don't play.
It's okay, girl, because our heads is hurting. Like the people that had they little buzz is going on the porch, they shit done flew out the window because this motherfucker here, like who was that? Say Lisa say he make us feel slow. Girl, I'm trying not to drift off into the slowness. You hear me? He still ain't gonna understand flesh shaming. I know, girl. His auntie had oh yeah, okay. The daughter she was staying with. Okay. Makes sense because guess what? She had to take her to doctor's appointments, I'm pretty sure. When she had to sign for stuff, if grandma had to go to the bank, of course she needed a power of attorney. So her daughter, whom I know she trusted because she trusted her with her life. You know what I'm saying? All Terry wanted to do was raise her blood pressure, cook fried fish and motherfucking chicken. You know what I'm saying? And beg for shit all the goddamn time. So, yeah. Makes sense. I will make my daughter the power of attorney if she took care of me too. Because I know she gonna do right by what everything I put her over. So, nigga, you can't get mad. If they power of attorney, you can't get mad at them at all. You should have did right by your grandma instead of hurting her all the time. Because, see, I'm pretty sure you hurted her more than you helped her. See what I'm saying? She knew you was on drugs. She had to be, watch her shit too. I'm pretty sure grandma knew some stuff, but you her baby, right? She loved you. That's why you brought up forgiveness. Because you fucked up plenty of times when it came to grandma, and you see how many times she forgave your motherfucking ass. That's what that is. It's fucking with you, ain't it, boy?
When it come down to bills in her business, she always was on top of it. All her life.
What the fuck this got to do with anything? We know she was on top of her shit. We know she looked like she was about her motherfucking business. Shit. Grandma say she like credits, not motherfucking debits. And with dealing with you ain't do nothing but give her a lot of debits, nigga. But she was a strong woman that had some stacks and racks on racks on racks to clear the debt that you tried to put her in, nigga.
My grandma went, that's why we had to sign this paper back in 2018, man, Melissa.
Nah, that ain't why you had to sign it, bitch. You probably was there and she just let y'all, you ain't nothing but a witness. a witness. You just witnessed her completing her will, but you don't know what the fuck is in it. The fuck? Y'all probably was the only two around at that time. That don't mean just because she had you sign it as a witness, she left you something, all right. A piece of bubble gum and a peppermint, nigga.
When we were staying with her as witnesses, because she redid her will. The people she had on there leaving it, she didn't like it. So she redid it.
How do you know she redid it, bitch? Did she tell you this my second will and I need y'all to sign it? I doubt it. How the fuck do you know she redid her will? Oh my God. I mean, if she redid it, why you didn't sign it the first time then? If you trying to say this is her second time, because your signature on it. You don't make no sense, bruh. Shut the fuck up, for real. Like, this shit is annoying. Like, that you this dumb. And your patty cake ass bitches set they stupid asses over there. Oh, that's because they don't know the law either. Nobody never left their ass shit. So they don't know how the shit go. And they let you sit up here and humiliate yourself like this. Embarrass yourself, bitch. This right here, stay off the shit. Let's just stay off of it. Because you ain't making no motherfucking sense right now. And this shit is fucking annoying.
That's why we had to sign again. Okay, cool.
Sharon said she did and wrote his ass out of it. You feel me, Sharon? Girl, you better say that shit. The fuck? That's why he mad. That's why he on there witness now.
Let's go to the notary public. Okay, it's on the same paper. Notary public at the bottom right here, and I can show these. I'm showing these names right here because they don't mean nothing. Miss Pauline is a church member, been in the court system and around court stuff, child support, all that stuff all her life in Camden, Alabama. Miss Pauline. That's who was sitting in the living room when I walked through the door and Grandma said, "Terry, come sign this for me." I said, "Sign what? I can't sign your name, Grandma." She said, "Not my name, your name. You just a witness." I said, "Okay, thanks, Grandma. All right, I'll sign it." I said, "What this is?" "My will."
Bam. You're just a witness and not a recipient. Ding, 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 ding. Well, let's see what Miss Pauline, you trying to bring up Miss Pauline for though.
I never thought to look at it. I never thought to ask her nothing about no will or none of that. I just did what she told me to do. That's why my name on there. You feel me? So, why okay, let me just do it like this. Miss Pauline, it's the Notary Republic, 2018, on this sheet of paper, at the bottom right there. She stayed on Morgan Road from us. Good lady, okay? You're not supposed to have family members as a Notary Public if that person is kin to you. Did you know that? I didn't even know none of this. Your family member is not supposed to be a Notary Public on family business. For one. Look who you got here. That's the Notary Public. Dated December 2nd, 2025. Yvette Woods. That's my cousin. That's our cousin. Okay. You know why Yvette's up there? Because Miss Pauline probably told y'all I can't do it.
If Miss Pauline, oh my God. So Alabama like that. If your relative, cause well, I never went to a fucking relative, so but I'ma read up on that. I'ma see, cause I don't know, nigga. I don't think they ride for the state of Texas, but I gotta read up on Alabama law. See, it be interesting when you gotta go to these different states and see what they done revised and all that shit. So yeah, he told him that room he don't even understand the word. Yes, they can, but it's not advised. Danny said yes, they can, but they not advised. No, they can can't witness or sign in the papers. I hope I'm not keen to this fool. Keen to this fool, Krishana. I'm glad we have some interpreters up here because this motherfucker, y'all is out the chain. Hold on. Sonya said, cuz in South Carolina, relatives can handle it. A family member can be a notary public as long as they are not benefiting or directly involved. Hold on. What'd she say? Hold on, cousin. She said directly involved in the will. It's recommended that a third party be the notary public. He's wrong. MC went this weekend and talked to the family members, and they told her the police was looking for him. What? Damn. Look like your problems is getting bigger, nigger. I mean, he didn't deserve the 500. He deserved $1. A notary can't be signed as a witness. But the notary didn't sign as a witness. Him and MC signed as the witness. She just notarized the documents. Now, my thing is, hold on, let me see, because that's it. That's all. My sister was a notary, but she couldn't witness. Hold on.
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna risk my life, my job,
With
and
this certain
everything I stand for, and for years. Our kids in college, graduated college, and everything. Got beautiful families. She wasn't finna do that.
And what state you in, Deborah? In Arkansas too. And see, a family member can be a notary public. Exactly.
She did it from Miss Montgomery.
See, witness grandma.
She wasn't gonna come do it again on some other shit.
Yeah, third party.
I know she ain't. People are not gonna jeopardize their life and their jobs because you're dissatisfied.
See, that's what I'm used to. Like sometimes, they may they may not have a notary on hand. And some people take it to a notary and come back with it. You know what I'm saying? Or you have to wait till tomorrow. Like where I work at, you have to wait. If we don't have our notaries out, which we should always have one on point, but here lately, but people been slipping, you know what I'm saying? They're not there to notarize it right then, especially if the attorney draw them up, you know what I'm saying? Then you sometimes have to wait till the next day. But I don't know, Celestine. Yeah, he just the witness, my dude. That's what I'm saying. He mad because he wanted more money, right? The witness shouldn't inherit anything. That's right. Anybody can witness, right, Marie? Now on that part, yeah. But at that time, if y'all listen to the way he said it, he said Miss Pauline was sitting there with Granny, and he just happened to walk through the door, and she just said, "Terry, sign this." She said, "You just a witness." You know what I'm saying? You just a witness. He said he didn't know what it was, so he just signed the papers. You know what I'm saying? So what the fuck is you getting mad for about her will? This is the shit that's like, it's not making no motherfucking sense. Like, you sitting up here getting upset. Hey, Lucia sis. Hi, girl. Hi, Patricia. Joy. Miss Pauline Power is no longer a notary anymore. Okay, Patricia, but at that time, but Miss Pauline wasn't the one that notarized it. That's why I don't understand why he bring it up. Hey, Stacy, cousin. Hey, Carl. He's still talking to the other lady. Latrice said he's still talking to the other lady. What other lady? Arletta said, in Alabama, a family member can notarize for you as the law doesn't explicitly forbid it, but is strongly discouraged by best practices to avoid claims of conflict claims of conflict and self-interest. You should never notarize your own signature. Now, I know that part. And if you have any financial or beneficial interest in the document, you must have another unrelated notary perform the service to maintain impartially. Hi, nigga.
Okay. What is this paper doing in here? I ain't gonna show the name, but it says Florida. What does Florida have to do with Wilcox County? When you sign this paper, it should have said Wilcox County, just like this one does, with my aunt's name.
Lord have mercy.
It says state of Wilcox, state of Alabama, Wilcox County, right there.
So why the fuck you didn't investigate that? Why Florida on there? Why the fuck you investigated? Because you over here trying to paint bad pictures of people that ain't did shit to you. That's Grandma Will. Grandma Will. Ain't nothing been altered. Like I said, if you really want to know, call down there and ask. This what you do. Call down there and ask the court, do they have a date set for the hearing? Don't tell no lie, because you done showed this paperwork now, and you know motherfuckers will call. They will. To see if it's a hearing really set. And if it's one, your ass will be looking stupid. You know what I'm saying? Just like you came up here with one lie, you'll be busted in another. Like, you full of shit. You need to stop that shit for real.
So, as soon as I saw that it said Florida, I remember you sending me some documents on some other stuff one time. But you know what? I ain't trying to accuse you. I just want the truth. Now that I know.
You did come out here and accuse them. What the fuck you talking about? You ain't trying to accuse them. You brought your little ugly ass out here, stick man built ass out here, and accused these folks of tampering with legal documents. That's exactly what the fuck you accused them of.
I'm not getting it. I just want the truth. That's all.
If you don't care, why the fuck you want the truth? That is the truth. But you don't care, and you done came out here and put false accusations on these folks about tampering with legal documents. If you don't care, why in the fuck are you doing this live bitching? You don't tell the truth, bitch. You the only ugly motherfucker that don't tell the truth in that family. In that family. And you mad because they won't put up with your bullshit. You mad because they won't give you what you want. They done sat around and watched their mama give you what you want for a long time. They done had to bail you out of motherfucking situations and everything for a long time. You done woke their mama up out of her sleep at night because you done ran out of gas because you out trying to get that shit, and you done been high and you rather buy some shit to smoke than putting gas in your motherfucking tank. And she had to find somebody at 2, 3 o'clock in the motherfucking morning, get up out of her bed to ask. Didn't you say she asked MC to take this $20 up the street? So that mean that wasn't your first and your motherfucking last time of worrying the fuck at your grandma. But yet, she loved you. She gave all she could give. So what the fuck you pissed off about?
Because you tried to play me. I feel like you tried to play me. I'm asking.
Played your motherfucking self. Nigga, you played yourself.
Asking you, what is this? What is that? You're throwing me off with answers. You just the way you responding to me like we sitting out drinking some Hennessy or something.
You need to quit smoking. Quit smoking. Quit fucking smoking. Cause you hallucinating. You over there trying to manipulate your little audience. You know what I'm saying? It's sad. You over there tripping, bitch. Cause you at wit's end. You at your wit's end right now. And yet you still, instead of you shutting the fuck up and quit fucking with people, you rather come out here and create some fucking drama now with your family members, with your mama family. Your mama family. Cause grandma didn't give you what you wanted. You the one came out here and counted your chickens before they hatched, bitch. You should have shut the fuck. So you need to learn to shut the fuck up. Just shut the fuck up. Okay? Sometimes it's okay. Bitch. It's okay.
Oh man, don't talk like that to me when we talking about business and shit. I bet y'all was probably the only one got the $500.
You should feel special. Congratulations. At least you was the only one that got $500.
This paperwork is fabricated. I got one more thing too. I got a lot of more things, but I'm just jotting out little shit that I seen, and it means a lot.
You mean tell me, let me ask you something. Let me bag up, because it just came to me, it just said flaxseed. So you mean tell me when you called the probate court and they said they hadn't sent you out no papers, you mean to tell me you didn't verify or could try to confirm if it was a hearing set for January the 15th? Huh? Because I would have been asking all them kind of questions. So when is the hearing for, my grandma got some property? Or it could be you probably called and they probably told you wasn't shit but the witness. That's why you got paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they can't tell you no more, but you should have been, they could at least confirm the court date. They can confirm a court date. So why you didn't ask? Because this was all a dream, bitch. You up here trying to make up a motherfucking scheme. Get some cash out, 10,000. Hell you mean? You know what I'm saying? You on your scamming shit. Yeah. You really broken shit. Uh-huh. You said by Christmas you was going to be pulling up in some new shit. Damn, you mean to tell me Santa Claus didn't come to the ghetto? You mean to tell me he didn't show up, bitch?
One more thing. So I heard there's two family members disagreeing. Feel the same way I do. Two more other family members. Their grandkids as well.
Listen to what you saying. Grandkids. Oh my God.
This is what I think. I don't know until I see the will. I think grandma left her property, her estates to all her kids. Deceased kids.
What the hell? Oh. What can the dead do with the property? What can the deceased do with the property? They gonna raise up and say, "Here, son, this yours," and go back to sleep. I'm trying to figure it out, nigga. Do you know what you sound like right now? Y'all tell me this shit ain't real. tell me we not even watching this type of shit go on. Being coming out of. I'm just trying to figure out how the deceased is receiving some property. Because if she leave it to you, so what you trying to imply, she left your mama some land, right? That she can't do nothing with. So you trying to say, since my mama not here, and if she left it to her, why would she leave it to your mama? Is what I'm saying, nigga. If she wanted you to have it, she would have just put your name on it. But again, you don't know. Call down there and confirm what you should have been doing when you called down there the first time. When is the hearing date? So you can see. You won't see the will. It will be read out to you on who gets what. And if it's a estate, a lot of times with probate court, that mean a judge have to decide. You know what I'm saying? If it's land like that. If she say split this up this away, this away, this away, the judge, so 9 times out of 10, that's who T. Probate court, it'll get, you know how many years property can be held up in probate court? Shit, I done seen some property be held up for a long ass time in probate court because of, people like you. For real. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Ooh, I don't know. She set it up like that because there is a will. Never heard this in life. Yes, his mama was alive. Yes, if his mama was alive. If she left it to his mama, then her part would go to his daddy because they were still married and he never remarried. Do you hear that nigga? I didn't even know that his mom and daddy was still married. If he ain't mistaken, Miss Flixie, he can get his mom portion. If I'm not mistaken. But you got to make that make sense. I ain't never heard of nobody leaving stuff to a deceased person. You know what I'm saying? She's not living anymore. She's not living. I'm trying to get you to see what the fuck I'm talking about. Like, this got to be a skid Audrey. You hear me? He need to go stand in front of the judge. Somebody. Yeah, bullshit. It's hair property, so it goes to the children's first. You better say it, Auntie Carol. This is what I've been trying to tell this nigga. But I've been trying to speak it in his language, you know what I'm saying? Because he don't understand when we use words like that. He already said he didn't understand petitioner. He didn't know what it meant. We'll read, and after that, come on, sir. We have Michelle, you hear me? Baby, his ass needs to go stand in front of homie the clown as a judge. He a whole goof troop. This is a will, so it's specific. I'm reading y'all shit. Kimberly said, lock him up. He lying. You're begging for money. Come on, Gloria. And his brother is probably over his daddy part. You better say it. Because the brother established. The living brother, he's established. Oh, my God. My God, today. Shout out to my sis Truth.
My grandma outlived all her kids except for one. So she was giving everything to the deceased kids.
Why was she giving everything? How do you know this? Huh? If she outlived all of her kids except for one, so how would she give? That means she had to give them some money. How she give them some money? Are you trying to say the deceased kids like you, nigga? So you feel like since she helped you more than once because you was study fucking up, that she's supposed to, even in her debt, give you something? She done gave you all she could. She tried to give you love. You ain't want to listen.
My auntie had her daughter. My grandma had her daughter, her granddaughter, over everything for a long time. But she didn't like her granddaughter ways. That's why I had to sign as a witness in 2018. She took her off because she didn't like her ways.
A witness. A mother.
Every time she has to do that, grandma, you do this, grandma, I don't feel like doing that, grandma, you need to do this, you know. She said, all I asked you to do is one thing. So she took off. Now y'all trying to put her back on? I ain't calling no names. I'm speaking facts. I don't care if you don't like it. You already don't like me. No, I don't give a damn. I don't care. So what?
Do care. Your ass is hurt. You in your motherfucking feelings. That's why you're up here crying now. That's why the fuck you up here crying now. You feel some type of way. You feel some type of way, bitch.
thing about my grandma, I know, like I said, she's a forgiving person. Y'all, I just sat back here today and just sat back and just thought about the past when we was around each other, conversations we had at grandmother's house, this and that. And grandma was stronger than all of us. Grandma was stronger than all of us. We was wondering why grandma doing certain things. Grandma, what you doing? You know what they... No, don't do that. No. That's why we ain't understand. We would never be like grandma. That's why you doing what you doing. But who am I? Nobody. I'm just a nobody trying to tell everybody. And it's just only, this not my whole family. It's just a few. But I'm gonna tell you something. You saying, you probably thinking, oh, he ain't no, we ain't finna give him that. Nah, we gotta fight that. I'll pay the money to fight that. It's just like when Melissa said, he ain't gonna do nothing but sell it.
I heard no lies detected. Shit. I think everybody know that. You sold the trailer. You sold the motherfucking trailer. Ain't no telling what else you sold after motherfucking trailer. And the person you sold it to did what you could have did to the trailer. Fixed it the fuck up. All the times you set your ass in that trailer, you was looking to run and you ran. You said you wasn't going, you don't want that fucking trailer. You said, you told me you wasn't going. I said, why you say your trailer? I ain't going back to Camden. The fuck that. I ain't going back to Alabama. Now you mad because you want to go back to Alabama. I'm going back to Bama. Bama. I'm going back. That's what you was in apartments telling everybody down there. My grandma left me some land. I'm going back to Bama. Yeah, that's why you was over there starting shit with folks. Cause you was getting ready to run. You still finna run. Shit.
So if I sold it, that means somebody gotta come live right next door to my dad and my auntie. You don't break codes like that.
You better say it, Dion, cause goddamn, how you try saying, girl, I had 5.
You don't break shit like that. That means the outside of the family is in the circle where we was raised, brought up at, plant stuff at, lived out, found out how to live.
You left it, bitch. You left it. You said your narrow ass wasn't going back to Alabama. You said you was done. It was memories there that you didn't want to see. Now you mad because you can't go play in the cornfield. Plant a seed of squash and a motherfucking potato, bitch. Because you don't have nothing to plant it on, motherfucker. You left it. So, and you even told your grandmama you sold the trailer before she passed. You told her that. And you said it was too many memories. You told her that. Don't lie, bitch. You told her you sold it. You said you didn't want the trailer no more. She asked you, why did you sell that trailer? When you went to visit her, that day you claimed you was finna take her to church when we know you were just trying to swindle grandmama up at the house. Because how the fuck you was taking her to church? You didn't drive. That's after you had lost your goddamn car. You see what I'm saying?
You can call me what you want, but motherfucker, I ain't stupid. Like I said, you've been better off not saying nothing to me about a will. I would have respect you more that way.
Hey, that boy Sanchez.
Just finding out the blue. Dennis on this, them on that. Okay, that's cool. Y'all lit a fire with this shit. Because petitioners goes against shit. So you going against Grandma Will. You gonna tell me, oh, it's $10,000 to get the paperwork done. Nah, it's $10,000 to fight for you. Which is from the lawyer's office. Now why the fuck I got the lawyer's paper? First of all, why do you said the
Hey, Nikki.
probate judge supposed to be sending me a letter about Grandma Will. Why in the hell I got the lawyer's paperwork in here from? Y'all done sent me the lawyer's paperwork. Y'all done sent me other little document that I didn't need.
If grandma had a lawyer type it up, then the lawyer sent you the motherfucking paperwork. They don't. God damn. Shit.
I don't even see the need for the have them. It's just so I got a bunch of words and you think I can't read. I understand them.
They know you can't read it, and basically you came up here and told us you didn't know what petitioner was. You had to ask somebody, so we know you already told us you can't read the motherfucker. Okay?
Well, there might be some words up here I can't read or understand. But it's always somebody that does.
That's your problem. I always want to listen to a motherfucker that don't know shit. You know what I'm saying? When we tried to teach you some shit, you didn't want to listen to us, but you go out there and listen to a motherfucker to just tell you some shit to make you feel better, bitch. You know what I'm saying? That's what you do, ho. You go out there and listen to a motherfucker to tell you some shit that they know that you gonna be like, okay, he good with that. I could tell him a lie. See, we told you the fucking truth and you couldn't handle it. Your little bitch ass ran from the truth like you running now. And you refuse to believe that your ass ain't getting shit.
Always remember that. So, the probate judge supposed to send me just one letter saying January 15th, hearing, blah, blah, blah. Just one letter. I got a letter from the lawyer's office. Because you the grandson of Chanita W. Montgomery, you will find herein a copy of her last will and testament. Why would I need a copy of her last testament?
I said you didn't have it. Oh my God. He just said, didn't he just have a whole attitude because he said he didn't have the will? That's what they didn't get to him. Let me see what else this house say, because this shit is getting on my nerves.
If I wasn't getting it. If I wasn't in the will. It's people in our family name. I don't see their names up there on these papers.
That's because your letter is for you, nigga. You talking about you don't see their names on the paper. You signed as a witness. Damn, god damn. Ooh.
So evidently, she left everything to these people. Right here.
You just put everybody motherfucking information up. So, is your name on that list, nigga? God damn. Lord, what the fuck? What's up, Dime? What the fuck is going on in this brain of this niggas? So, hold on, y'all, let me see.
And boom, look who's at the bottom. Because of my mom. She left it to my mom when my mom passed. So me and my brother the next.
Now I know what the fuck he just held up. No, nigga, no. Let's see what else this nigga say. This shit is stupid, man. This nigga here.
Come on, y'all.
Take it to a lawyer. Take it to a lawyer and let him tell you. Since you don't comprehend, bitch. Just take it to a lawyer.
Y'all done been through wills and stuff. Somebody up here didn't experience a death in a will. Y'all know more than me about it. I'm not dumb and illiterate.
If you don't know, why in the fuck is you up here being dumb and illiterate? Cause you don't know, nigga. You just sat up here and admitted you don't know. So why in the fuck is you sitting up here being dumb and illiterate? The fuck?
You say some shit to me, you gonna fuck around and strike some bell. Oh, wait a minute now. Wait a minute. This don't look right. We talking about fucking 20-some acres of land. A fucking trail.
Girl, damn, girl. Girl, Terry had got some, his grandma hearing papers for her will, right? So he been saying that the aunt and them done fabricated the motherfucking papers, that they didn't come from the fucking probate court. He said then he turned around in the same breath and said the papers came from the lawyer's office. He said because it got a stamp date and time on the motherfuckers, that the motherfuckers is fabricated. But he showed us the part where him and MC signed as a witness in 2018. And he saying they ain't the original documents. But my thing is, if Granny had an attorney to draw up them papers, then of course, if he set a hearing date for the will to be read, this nigga sitting up here trying to say the ain't and them, trying to keep him off the wheel and all kind of shit. Girl, it's a whole hot, funky ass mister. Girl, I got a whole headache listening to this bullshit. I got a whole headache all out.
That y'all done gave my dad all the damn furniture and everything she owned in there that he can use. Y'all done cleaned out the whole trailer. I even got a little story about that trailer. And I want y'all to hear it. And after that,
now he finna tell us this same bullshit he been saying over and over again about him running. He finna say something about him running out of gas. Like I just said, grandma had to get up in the middle of her damn sleep, try to go wake MC up because he claimed she wouldn't answer her phone. He told his granny he ran out of gas. Granny told MC to take the $20 up there to get him some gas. But I'm just trying to figure out, if you claim you stay at home, you don't be doing shit, what the fuck was you doing at 2, 3 o'clock in the morning running out of motherfucking gas? So like I said, nigga, you went and got you something to smoke and said fuck the gas, because you know you can call Granny and Granny will send you some chow chows. You know what I'm saying? You rather were the women that gave a fuck about you instead of doing right, but you rather go on and do wrong and get on their nerves. So you mad now because you thinking the folks is cutting you out the wheel and shit. But like I said, you wouldn't know shit until you get there on January the 15th, motherfuckers. Well, I don't understand if he's claiming these motherfuckers, court documents is fabricated and shit. And if the court said that they only sent one letter and the letter say that he gotta beat her January the motherfucker 15th, how in the fuck is the papers fabricated? You know what I'm saying? If the court is agreeing with whatever he's trying to say is fabricated, you know what I'm saying? So therefore, he just let me know he confirmed the motherfucking date. Now I'm saying, but this is the shit that this nigga sits up here and do on live and want to call somebody else dumb. But then he gonna say he don't know shit about a will and what all is supposed to go with it and what's supposed to happen and shit. But he said he don't want to sit up here and sound like he illiterate and dumb. And he said the whole life has been illiterate and dumb. Shit wearing my motherfucking nerves. Hold on, cuz.
I don't know if I'm gonna get off or keep going or what. But I got a little story. I might just go on. This is my story.
Exactly, Danny. But somehow, some way, he feel like the deceased siblings, kids, can get some property. That's what he said. He said grandma left all the deceased kids something in the will. That's what he said.
One day, This was before my grandma bought that trailer. We never heard her ever say, I want to buy another trailer. I never heard her say it. Nobody has never heard her say it. That's why everybody like, why you bought a trailer at your age and you already had one? It don't make sense. Well, I have my own assumptions about things, and I can remember one time, this place called Westgate in Camden. It's a little community, housing community called Westgate. 2 o'clock in the morning, I ran out of gas. Damn, I was trying to make.
You damn sure right, Tony Cousins. Attic Chronicles Part 55. God damn.
Get to that. God damn. You know me. You know. So I called Melissa. Never answered the phone. Called her 3 times. She never answered the phone. So I called my grandma. Never called my grandma at no 2 in the morning about nothing. Only thing, I could have walked home. I didn't want to leave my truck there. My truck was just too nice.
Yes, Dan, and I'm glad you brought that up. We're going to let this part play because this is where I'm for the bust his ass at, Dana. I'm glad you said something. Yeah, cause see, yeah, hold on, cuz we're going to let this play.
Leave it there sitting on the side of the road for everybody to say, damn, Dad ran out of gas last night. You know, so that's why I was so anxious to get my truck home. But anyway. I called my grandma. My grandma immediately, she got up. Hello? I said, Grandma, yeah? Everything all right, Terry? You ain't in that, you ain't in the bed? I said, I'm trying to get to the bed. I said, I done ran out of gas, Grandma.
Yes, Sylvia, cuz.
I said, she said, you got money? I said, nope. I said, I need you to wake Melissa up and tell her so she can come take me to Conoco so I can get some gas and get my truck home. This is the God in the truth.
You ain't lied about this,
Melissa! She on the way other end of the trailer. I hear her on the phone. She laid the phone down. Melissa! Fucking, this is the trailer that we stayed in. Me and Melissa. Little short ass trailer. I said, damn, grandma yelling like that and she ain't said nothing. I said, oh yeah, she see me calling. She know what's going on. It's 2 in the morning. So she said, I got to go back here and wake up, I guess.
She see me calling. She know what's going on. It's 2 in the morning. So, if you know she was tired of your shit, why the fuck did you even call? But you used grandma every chance you got because you know she was going to answer the phone. And then at 2 a.m. in the morning, nigga, that's disrespectful. That's just like coming in at 2 a.m. at your grandmama's house. You see what I'm saying? You calling her at 2 a.m. Why would you want to disturb grandma's peace, sleep like that? Huh?
So my grandma had a stroller thing she walked behind.
Call a walker, nigga. It ain't no fucking stroller. It's called a walker. This nigga said stroller. This nigga said stroller. What's up, Brenda K. Rodney? Oh, yeah, he was out smoking riding instead of pumping gas. How loud?
I heard that damn stroller go all the way from her room to the door where we slept at. She got to the door. She called Melissa's name probably 3 or 4 times. Still walking, trying to get, to the door. She get to the door. I hear one knock. And all of a sudden, nothing else. She didn't call her name or nothing. She got that stroller and she slid back to the room and sat down. I said, Grandma.
How you know she slid back? You wasn't there. Boy, this nigga can lie like a motherfucker. Like for real, because you don't know if your grandmama slid back and went back in her room. You wasn't there. He talking about I heard her slide back and go back in the room. Ooh, this shit be having a nigga, baby, to come in there. Boy, he got story time lies like a motherfucker. The Line Story Time by Terry the Smoker.
Huh? I said, what's wrong? Oh, nothing. Then all of a sudden I hear her. Huh, Grandma, you calling me? You calling me? I ain't finna go. He said he ought to know that to run like that. Yeah. She said, Melissa, take this $20 to him and help him get his truck home. That's why I said, my grandma did shit that we never understood.
Yeah, because your grandmama, she raised you, but she was also tired. And MC said, "Now, because you should know better." That means you done did this shit over and over again, and you want to keep fucking with them to bail you out of bullshit. Why the fuck did you not pump the gas? Instead, you want to light the fire. You want to go to Pluto and Mars and shit. I mean, you on that real crackhead shit, and we still seeing it. You know what I'm saying? You know how many people done told us how you ran out of gas with them, nigga, and they had to help you? You rather smoke, and you sit up here and say, I got this, I got that. Yeah. If I was on that, I wouldn't have this. Bitch, you don't got it. You out here asking people to do it for you. We already know you sits on the phone and beg for money, nigga. That's why you come out here and say, can't nobody say you begging now, because you sits on the phone and beg. And then when they don't pull through, that's when you come out here with shit like this, trying to get you some funds. We know you, nigga. Shit.
You feel me? She did shit like that. We never understood. But the next week, my grandma went and bought a trailer. She didn't want to stay in that trailer.
Yeah, because of you. Shit. You probably were getting on her fucking nerves with your motherfucking hallucinations, twitching back and forth, sticking your ass out when you walk by to go fry a goddamn piece of fish. You know? She got tired of looking at you. Then too, ain't no telling what you done took from her. Shit.
She only stayed in that trailer 4 months. That trailer is brand new. She paid cash money for that trailer to be put on that land. Now, what she heard in that room, I don't know. But I ain't dumb. And I got other little evidence to back that up.
So let me correct you right here, nigga. Matter of fact, let me let him finish, because when you told the story about how Chico was supposed to be coming over there, you said it wasn't nobody but you and MC there. Now you trying to make it look like grandma done heard something. You never told us he's supposed to be coming to grandma's house. You know what I'm saying? You said he was coming to y'all house on a 4-wheeler, nigga. That's what you said. That's what you said.
Yeah, come in trying to wake people up at 2 in the morning. Yeah, I understand. But cheating at 2 in the morning, it's just as worse.
You was the only nigga cheating. You was out making love to a motherfucking glass dick bitch instead of staying at home and fighting a feeling, hoe. You were the only motherfucker cheat. That drug, you was making love to the drug. He was making love to the drug. What to the drug? He had to make love to the drug. You the only motherfucker cheating, bitch. Over there slobbing on that knob like corn on a cob. Got you a torch and it did its job. Smoking on that ice. Feeling real nice. That's how you feeling with a nigga. Fuck that gas. Grandma got me tonight. Hey, yeah. That's how you feeling, nigga. Yeah. I was choking and smoking. Sitting outside the car, knowing damn well you ain't have no gas. Hell, you probably inhaled the fumes out that motherfucker to get extra high as shit.
It's just as worse. And you was fucking with Chico back then. As soon as we break up, that thing we see, I mean, we ain't take a month. I already knew you had affiliations with her.
You said they used to work together, and she didn't deny it. She said they worked together. Why are you even bringing this up, nigga? You done said this shit 300-400 motherfucking times. You still, why you can't move on, dude? Why you can't move on? Because you came up here fussing about the motherfucking trailer and the family won't give you the motherfucking trailer and the motherfucking goddamn land. Where the fuck this shit come from, bitch? You is all over the place. Say no to dope. Okay? Say no to motherfucking dope, nigga.
At Walmart. You know, that's another story. Even one incident. I see two dudes pull up down there close to my yard. And I'm like, yo, what y'all doing? What y'all coming through the yard like that for?
It's some new shit, bitch. You ain't never said nothing about no two dudes coming to the goddamn yard. You always spoke on Chico. Wait, this some new shit. Cousins, y'all done heard this shit before. This some new shit he adding now, cousins. How long? Let's check it out.
It's a four-wheeler right down on through the trail. Somebody had lost the...
Bitch, you said Chico roll up. You said you knew that was Chico rolling up on the four-wheeler. Cause he got one. That's what you told us in the beginning. Nigga, I ain't lying. You said that you knew Chico had a four-wheeler. You heard it in the middle of the night. And MC was acting funny in the trailer. This is the trailer. Grandma wasn't there or none of that shit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't say nothing about no two niggas. That's some new shit. Quit lying.
The key. Whoever was on the fucking four-wheeler lost the key and had to walk out of there.
You the only nigga that lost the key because per you and MC confirmed that you was always outside sitting in the motherfucking truck smoking dope. You know what I'm saying? You lost your key. Just like I seen a picture of a blurry, looked like a do-rag was hanging on the wall or a door or something. You sent to MC and said she had a nigga in the house. And that was your shit. You said that was her man right there. You was fucked up, nigga. That shit had you like that. Hey, you thinking clothes is people and shit. Damn.
And I got a name that can vouch for that, Terry Dukes from Camden, Alabama. Because he was the driver. Bringing the other dude down there. But the dude that was on the four-wheeler wasn't there. He walking, but he looking down. He talking to me, but he looking down. I'm like, fuck that dude, he looking down. And then he said, here they go. And he got right on that four-wheeler. I never saw the four-wheeler. The four-wheeler was like on the...
Oh, shit.
He cut from the next driveway for the other people, the Scots. I heard him get on it. Took off. So if he found that fucking key in the trail by our house, somebody dropped it coming from our house, coming to the house or coming from it. Shit like that I would have never seen.
Don't drop no motherfucking keys outside. Cause this mean that somebody gonna think you had somebody at they motherfucking house. Don't drop no motherfucking keys. Y'all better not drop no motherfucking keys, cause they gonna your people gonna think you had somebody coming to the house. You drop your motherfucking key. Don't drop that shit. Oh, this shit can't be real.
Yeah, because I would be so ashamed. And everybody know who he was. You ain't also clean yourself, big girl. You got a lot of skeletons too. Shit that I would have never even said about you. But you played me, try to play me. And I won't tolerate it. I won't tolerate none of you motherfuckers playing on me. You can say what you want to say about me. I can take
Else the fuck.
that. But you ain't finna fuck over me. And I'm gonna
You fucked your goddamn self. Shit. Ain't nobody fucking over you. You fucking over yourself, bitch. What my internet grandpa say? Y'all make sure y'all go follow Prime's PT. I think that's his name. My internet granddaddy, Mr. Willie. Stick a condom in your ear and fuck what you heard. You hear me?
I'm sure of that. See y'all January 15th. And I got an appointment to call tomorrow. I'm gonna say I got some information from y'all office right here that don't look right. But only reason I'm calling y'all because I also got the lawyers shit in the same damn envelope.
Well, I be goddamn. I was wondering when you gonna, realize that the lawyer said shit. This a motherfucking woosah cousins. It was just some fucking woosah.
What I need to do is I don't know about no damn lawyer.
Why we don't understand you? Why you got your dumb ass up here trying to talk shit about shit you don't know shit about? Now you don't know about no goddamn lawyer. Lord have mercy. Oh shit.
We can tell him anything. He never experienced no wills. He don't know nothing about that. And I don't. I don't know nothing about it. But I love to learn shit.
Why you calling them a liar then? If you don't know nothing. Get your ugly ass. Ooh, 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 ooh,
And this is interesting. All this fabrication shit y'all sent me. This shit here like copies, just copies of shit. Like, you feel me? This is not real. If my name is on there as just because you the grandson, my shit's supposed to look like, you feel me? Like yours do. I tell you, this is the only one like this. I bet you.
Nigga, you don't know what they paperwork look like. Oh my God. This nigga is a pure narcissist for real. He is a fucking narcissist. This don't make no sense. This don't make no sense.
Y'all did this from home. This ain't coming from no office. Y'all went to the office and got papers like this that we signed back in 2018.
What? Ooh. I don't know how much of this shit I could take. Like, it don't. Like, for real. I never believed it was some real dumbass motherfuckers in the world like this. I expected everybody to have a little piece of sense to go, okay? But we forgot. We talking to Terry the Smoker. His shit is fried, dyed, and been laid to the motherfucking side. You hear me?
And throw paper in front of it. That's why lines are running through it. That's why you see lines running through the names. Because y'all was trying to cover up some and replace stuff. Come on, man.
I'm trying to see the lines. This nigga got one mark. How we know you didn't put that line there? Because it ain't no lines nowhere else, nigga. How we know you didn't do that shit just to come out here and do some shit like this? People, yeah, ain't no motherfucker ain't finna believe everything you fucking say. You done set up here and sounded real dumb the whole live. Well, it not sounded. You are dumb. You showed that you are really dumb through the whole live. Yes, you have.
Man, I ain't stupid. Huh?
Bullshit. Huh? You just sat up here and said you was stupid so many motherfucking times. The fuck?
See, you crazy as hell. You think I'm stupid.
Now, nigga, you crazy as hell if you think you smart, bitch. You crazy, huh? Why? You need to stop.
I got a lot of damn sense. I watch everything.
Nigga, first 48, motherfucking Matlock and all that shit don't count. Don't count. If you watch a lot of shit, I assume you talking about TV, nigga. That shit don't count. They not telling you some real shit. All you watching is trials and tribulations. That's it. That's not showing you the fucking like. I'm just this nigga, him.
And I be the one retaliated at the end.
But if you don't care, why in the fuck would you retaliate? Make that shit make sense.
But that's it on that, man. I hope y'all having a good night. I'm starting back up tomorrow with my shit. I had to get this off my chest so I can sleep at night. One thing I can say about my grandma, she loved her dad ass. You feel me? She loved it old dad ass.
She ain't just loved it at you. She loved it at all her grandkids and her children. Okay? She loved it at her kids. Period.
When she got sick and had to have a knee surgery in Birmingham, Alabama, I had to come from Detroit. When I was staying in Detroit, I had to come back to Birmingham, Alabama for 6 months because she couldn't do nothing for herself because she just had 2 knee replacements. I had to cook for her, had to go to the stores for her, I had to do everything.
You didn't have to do that. You chose to do that because you was living with her at the time. So you felt, since you didn't want to give her no money, the least you could do was fix her something to eat. See if she needed anything. But how many times was that? Because you got to remember, you told us you stayed away a lot of times. Then you got to look at it. You was doing shows, nigga. So when did you come from Detroit? Because you were staying with grandma until grandma got her another trailer, right? And then somehow, some way, you still ended up in her trailer over there, right? So don't make it look, grandma, you owe grandma some dinners, some motherfucking whatever you claim you did, because she helped your ass in the middle of the motherfucking night. Too many goddamn times. You just told us about one. And we know if it's that one, that wasn't the first rodeo for grandma.
Thing for when she fell out getting out the tub out of her trailer, the trailer we bought from her, she fell and had to have a pacemaker installed. I was the one to say, oh no, I'm not, she ain't finna go to no damn nursing home. I was the one speaking up like my mama did. She was living.
So why, if you felt like they was gonna try to put her in a nursing home, can you answer this? Riddle me this, nigga. Because when, like I said, we interviewed you on Truth Panel, right? You was on live when your grandmama fell, right? You was in the trailer that you and MC lived in. You was on live. You seen the ambulance come to grandma's house. You told us to hold on. You went outside. You walked outside and asked your auntie what the hell happened. You asked your auntie. You didn't take your ass over there to grandma's trailer, right? Grandma was over there by herself. You came back to the live, nigga, and you said, they finna rush my grandma to the hospital. Me and Truth said, if you need to get off this live, you need to go see about grandma. You said, nah, my auntie going with her. You let us know your auntie stayed across the street. You stayed your ass on YouTube Live instead of getting your ass in that motherfucking ambulance and going to the hospital with your granny. So let me ask this. When she got out the hospital, if you felt and you sitting up here trying to make it look like these folks was trying to put your granny in a nursing home, why in the fuck she didn't go to one then? Because she went right to her daughter's house. And her daughter had her ever since. Make that shit make sense. Nigga, you ain't fooling nobody. You ain't fooling nobody. You want everybody on Facebook to believe that you really, really loved your grandma. And what fucked me up is that you stayed your bitch ass on live with us instead of getting off and going to see about your grandma. And I'm going to look through them videos that True sent me. Because you was on live, bitch. You was on live with us. And you said your auntie live across the street. She going to the hospital with her. Bitch, it was nothing keeping you from going to the hospital with your grandmama. So why the fuck you didn't go? Then you got mad because they didn't bring her back home. You was bitching because the daughter, your auntie, took her home with her. So you knew you didn't have any access, all access to Granny then, because she now has a power of attorney. Just like they told your bitch ass, no, you couldn't take her to church. And everybody was trying to figure out how the fuck you was taking her. Because you got a ride to go see her. And you rode to Alabama on a Greyhound, nigga. Them folks ain't no fool. You came right online and talked about them people. You got mad at them folks. We heard it. You did it. You ain't shit.
Y'all was like, oh, hey, I can't leave my family. I can't leave my jobs. I was at the highest peak of my comedy career. Then. But when it came to grandma, I didn't give a damn.
Which one is it, nigga? You was just leaving Detroit, you was in Detroit and came home, or you was at the highest peak of your comedy career? See, this is, boy, I tell you.
And I asked my husband, hey, you go down and help me take care of my grandma? We gave up a house in Dothan, Alabama. Nice scale neighborhood.
And MC came out and talked about that. She said that you was always complaining about the $700 rent. You was always calling your daddy, sucking on your thumb, complaining about that, wanting to come back to Camden. When you tried to sell us a dream, nigga, you said that you didn't want to be in Camden because Camden is how you got addicted to that dope. But you had no problems, nigga, because we done seen when you ain't got no roof, you run back to Camden. You playing daddy garden. You claim you picking squash. You picking cabbage. You picking a potato for supper. Your daddy didn't even have time for you. You had to lay in his abandoned truck out in the yard. Yeah, because he already knew that you was going to be in and out his motherfucking door. That's why he told you to stay your ass, nigga. Stay your ass outside. You ain't bringing that shit in here. You ain't coming in here geeked up. I'm finna go to sleep. You might as well get you a pill and lay the fuck down in that truck. You hear me? Yeah, he did. So what?
$700 a month rent. Wasn't no top-notch house, but it was a decent house. We gave up that to go live and take care of her. Because when we went down there, I had to pick her up to take shits. She couldn't do nothing. I had to pick her up, literally. Come on, grandma. Y'all ain't never did that.
You know, it's certain things you don't discuss. Okay. And I'm pretty sure it's a lot of people out here in the world that done help the loved one before they went on to glory in those situations. But they don't sit up here and talk about it because it's nobody's business. See, you can't even respect grandma while she sleep. If you just want to say you did a lot for her, say that. But you ain't have to sit here and tell that woman business. Because, see, that's her business. But like typical Terry, anything for a view and a almighty motherfucking dollar.
Y'all ain't never had to wipe her ass.
I don't believe you wiped her ass because you barely wipe yours, nigga. For a nigga that's always shitting on himself.
Because she said, I ain't finna do that now. I ain't finna do that. I said, gotta get done. It's got to be done. Put a mask on, put some gloves on. Let's make it happen. We here. That's my grandma. I don't give a damn. She done changed my diapers and ass plenty of time. Fuck out of here, man. And all of y'all that's on with this bullshit, she done had to help you in the past. She done had to help you something.
She helped you a lot. You were the only motherfucker she kept trying to she had to rescue all the fucking time.
She done had to help everybody in this family. Once or maybe twice, maybe even 3 times. I'm probably about 4 or 5 times.
Bullshit. Nigga, you more than 4 or 5 times. You passed 500, bitch. She done helped your ass more than she had to help anybody else. Huh? You gotta remember, you had a full blood, you still have it, but you smoking hard at granny house. How many times you done ran out of gas and shit? Nigga, please.
Or more. But everybody she done had to help. And look here. I never call y'all. Because I already know when grandma died, that's it with the family. It's just the immediate family, the folks just want to kick it. Everybody else, they gonna cut throat from. That they don't want to fuck around with. I want them at their...
You don't fuck with your family. Nigga, you left your family. So what the fuck is you mad about? You don't fuck with your family. You sit up here and talk about your family. You down your family just like you doing now. So why in the fuck should they pacify your motherfucking wants and needs? Look how you do them when you don't get what the fuck you want. You come out here just like you did Tip. And talk about them. Lie on them. Try to down them and shit. And you the only motherfucking goddamn black mole in the goddamn family, bitch. Mad because everybody else is eating and living. And you chose your own struggle, bitch. And that's why you over there struggling.
house. Y'all told grandma, okay, her daughter moved to Camden from Chicago to take care of their mama. She came down to take care of her mama. But she had a rule that my grandma wasn't gonna stand for. That's why my grandma ended up buying trailers. My grandma wasn't even supposed to have a trailer. She was moving from Chicago, buying this nice big house, which she did. But they had a rule that my grandma said, hell no, I'm staying by myself. And you know what that rule was? Terry and Brian couldn't come there. I ain't forgot that. Terry.
Well, for one, they probably know Terry still like a motherfucker. Hell no. I beat your ass. You come to my house, steal some shit, and they done heard stories about your thieving, smoking ass. Hell no. I don't blame them. You got to remember, the rule applied because you was lighting that ice up. You know what I'm saying? You was peeling your hat back with the crack, Nick.
And Brian couldn't come visit you here. And my grandma said, my grandma made sure she had that trailer before y'all even came down here. Y'all, Terry and Brian weren't allowed to visit you here.
Let me ask you this then. So if she just disowned people staying with folks because you couldn't come over there, and so whoever, I don't know, Brian, but okay, so you couldn't come over there. Well, why in the fuck did she move out the trailer with you? Huh? Because you were staying with her, right? So why, if you said she didn't have that trailer long, why in the fuck did she hurry up and move out that trailer with you? If you the most loved in the damn family, and she always want to be around you, and she love you, and she not gonna sit up here and go against no rule for you, why in the hell did she move out the trailer? Huh? Cause I mean, if she always wanted to be around you and everything, then she wouldn't have left you in that trailer. She would have stayed there with you. She would have felt more, since you trying to tell us she trusted you more than anybody, because she trusted your mama, and God rest her soul, you know what I'm saying? She trusted you more than anybody. Then why she would have stayed around the one she loved and trusted the most? When she got out that hospital the last time, instead of going to that daughter house, she would have told them, bring me home to Terry. Right? I mean, you got to make some of this shit make sense. That's why I say I don't buy none of your motherfucking lies, nigga. You are perspicuity on your grandma and she ain't here to speak for herself. You a disrespectful motherfucking ugly ass motherfucker. I ain't gonna say son of a bitch because your mama is not one. But I'm just saying, you need to stop this shit.
But Terry did all the goddamn painting in the bedroom for you. And just told you, just give me something. You my family, man. Shit, I'm glad to see y'all. Glad y'all down here. That kind of shit.
You been mad at them because they gave you limited access to grandmama. Yeah, you been mad at them. Ever since they didn't let you take grandma outside and you whistle for rides and shit to take you out of church, and you talking about you gonna take her out to eat and just lying. You were trying to get her back to that trailer. But them folks smelt bullshit as soon as you walked through that goddamn door.
My grandma went for to stand for that. You don't tell my grandkids they can't come see me. I don't give a fuck what they did or what they doing. If they want to see me. If they want to see me and they can't because I'm here, I won't be here.
Happy birthday, Grace. Hold on, y'all. That's when it cut off. He had got off anyway, so I'm gonna remove that one from the scene. Hold on. Let me take this out. Oh, I forgot this thing. Hold on, let me get to my shit. Y'all hear that little bitch. Now, I'm gonna play a little bit more. I'm gonna play a little bit of this other one. Let me see if it uploaded, cause this shit here be taking all motherfucking day. Okay, yeah, it did. Hold on. It uploaded. Hold on, y'all. We gonna watch the one that he did today, and then I'm gonna play a little bit of it, and then we gonna get off and we'll resume tomorrow. I don't know what this. I gotta go through so many fucking tabs. Y'all heard that bullshit? That shit was giving me a motherfucking headache. That shit was giving me a motherfucking headache. I ain't want to hear no more. Girl, I already know, girl, it is what it is. I don't let the little bullshit that runs out of his mouth like diarrhea affect me. You know what I'm saying? He over there scribbling on his goddamn page again. That's what he do best. But nigga, you sit up here and tell some lies on the flex. But you got exactly what the fuck you crying for, you asking for, bitch. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. This other one download. I didn't know if it had download. Let me read y'all comments. He played himself. You welcome, Grace. Happy birthday, Gert. Yours Monday, Dana. Oh, yes. Happy birthday. Happy early birthday when he opened his mouth last night. Show do. Same script, different lies. You better say it will, cuz. Same script, different lies. Hold on, y'all. I don't give a fuck about that little ugly ass roach over there trying to talk about somebody. That's all he do. He is really sad, Iris. Hey, girl. 515 still at the door. And it's 2:16, and it can be some out here 2 hours, 16 minutes. Y'all be hanging in here with a bitch. We ain't gonna stay out here too much long because I know y'all gotta go to work tomorrow. It's Friday, though. It's a relaxed day. You know what I'm saying? We'll be back outside tomorrow night to do some more of this shit. You know what I'm saying? What's up, Wendy, cousin? Hi, cousin. You had felt again. It's okay, girl. I know it could have been an exhausting day, baby. I had an exhausting day. Y'all made me some motherfucking homemade bacon cheeseburger, egg rolls, and some Philly cheesesteak egg rolls. Girl, you know, bitch is done right now. When I get up off here, honey, I'm going to shake. But baby, yes. Hold on. Okay, let me see that fully. Oh, I hate this shit. Hold on, y'all. This shit be getting on my nerves. Cause it be acting like I gotta hold on. Be acting like I gotta do so fucking much just to get this motherfucker up here. Well, Terry, you can't get mad at nobody. The shit. The only problems you have is the ones that you create. You know what I'm saying? And bitch, you created a lot of them. A lot of them. Yes, you did, bitch. You created a lot of them. Hold on. Let me do this. Okay. Now let me see if I can download the motherfucker. Because, baby, this shit working my nerves. Hold on. Okay. Let me see. You off tomorrow? Oh, okay, I got some. It's 5:10, Janet. Thank you, girl. We Capricorning up in here. I already Capricorning, baby. We ready for Pisces seasons because you already know we finna cut the fuck up eels. Baby, big Pisces up in this bitch. I be telling motherfuckers I got an angel and a piranha fish. You don't want to see that piranha motherfucker. Baby. But in this next live, y'all, he's still doing his little motherfucking, threatening and stuff. Like he really, like I said, I made a post when I heard your little bullshit ass threat that didn't go no further than that old termite ate up ass wood in that apartment, bitch. I fear nobody but God. I fear nobody but God. You nigga, you act like you part of the mob or something that you can send snipers out for folks. You ain't got no motion, nigga. You ain't got no motion. But in this live, he was taking up for Paddy. You know what I'm saying? He tried to take up for Paddy, call for, but then in the same breath, the nigga turns around and say, she did it wrong. She did the scam away wrong and everything. So I was like, but am I right? My Paddy live, child. You a Pisces young? That's what I'm talking about. We ready, Jack, and you heard me. March 8th in this bitch hell. That's what I'm talking about now. I'll be understanding us, baby. Baby. Queens and kings of the motherfucking sea. You heard me? We get down to business. We shake it up. We shake it up around this motherfucker. Yes. Hold on. It's almost finished, y'all. We're going to play this one and then are you February? I'm February. I know it's a difference, Sandra. I know it's a difference. See, the March was their look. See, I got a March 1st. My baby boy is March 1st. Him and Justin Bieber. He hate when I say that, y'all. He don't like Justin Bieber. I be like, you better leave your little brother alone. Y'all twins. I had, I got a little white baby and a little light bright baby. You know what I'm saying? So him and Justin Bieber, they got the same birthday. What's up, weird? Capricorn and a half. Y'all Capricorns, y'all Capricorn. I have best friend her birthday, March 18th. But I think March 18th is more on the Aries side. Or is it? No. It's Pisces. It's Pisces. 228 Arletta. That's why I'm looking at my big Pisces up here. Sandra Arletta. Oh, wait a minute, Philippia. No, we got the same birthday twin. Where have you been? You hear me? I'm 221, baby. You better say that shit. Woo! Cuckoo got a birthday coming up. She Capricorn. Wait a minute, Cuckoo, you Aquarius. You Aquarius, ain't you, Cuckoo? What Cuckoo is? I think her birthday at the end of January. My mama is February the 8th. She Aquarius. You know what I'm saying? I always tell her, you my water. February 19th. Yeah, you and MoneyBoy got the same birthday, Irma. Y'all, he called me his Pisces Aquarius sister or something he always say. Danny Pine, what you say? Why Aquarius? What you mean? Why Aquarius, girl? January 28th. So January 28th is Aquarius. That's Aquarius, ain't the tip? You a Virgo, Shirley. My oldest son is one. I thought we had something special till you said that. Ooh, Danny. Danny, don't do me like that now. Don't do me like that. Nisa said she 316. That's what I'm talking about. We got these big baby. We got these big signs up in the chat. 213. I see you, Marie. January 4th. My dad, his birthday was January 3rd. So yeah, I got a Capricorn father and a Aquarius mama. Yeah, baby. Your birthday February the 8th, Ruth. You Aquarius, okay, Till. Then that explains why you sister to me. You know what I'm saying? My mama big Aquarius. My grandson, one of my grandsons he February the 8th. No, he February the 3rd. My mama February the 8th. March 8th. I'm a Leo the line. I read it, Sharon. Aquarius, your headache, Danny. It's gonna be all right, girl. It's gonna be all right. They cool people though. I mean, I was raised by one, so you know. Jennifer, you 3-1. Hey, James. 117, Alice say. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. It done finished down low. It's good to know your peoples. You know what I'm saying? And they signs and stuff. You know, I be asking people what's they sign because you know, it's like I can feel the vibes of different signs. You know what I'm saying? And I don't experience. I done seen them. You know what I'm saying? But a Pisces is very intuitive. Child, I can't even say that shit. We got a good intuition. We're intuitive. Yeah. I be saying it all wrong shit. You know, sometimes I have to push Shaquila back in. You know what I'm saying? Baby, yes, when you listen to a motherfucker like Tara all goddamn time when you get these damn videos here, you be saying some fucked up shit. Loved it. Woo shit. 1-6 Lynette. Your daughter 2-9. Already. I love you too, Cut Danny. You be cutting up, girl. Girl, and clock that T. We getting blamed for clock that T, boy. Clock that T. These clock that T can get up here, and you know they try to say we dead. I heard whooping ass in the comments, and somebody called you me. No, that was Yana. They tried to say Yana was me. Yana missed it. I said, what? No, baby. I don't need to go on no fake page to say what I want to say. I'm going to come right here on my shit and say what the fuck I got to say. I don't have no fear in you, bitch. You bitches don't scare me. And I go off on you hoes on my live. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all be fucking with me, bitch. Hey, Marlo. Hey, Karen. 1117 Montel. Oh, you are ain't that Scorpio season? Yeah, that's Scorpio. Yes, they be saying we be everybody. Me and Tip's supposed to be everybody because they known for them goddamn fake pages. We don't do this shit. We come on our shit, say what hell, Tip got a backup page. She don't went live on it. So if she was Clock That T, she would have went live on Clock That T. She went live on her backup with your lying ass. I mean, come the fuck on, people. Make some of this shit make sense. You know what I'm saying? Hold on. Here we go, y'all. She say she out tomorrow.
Good morning, good morning, good morning.
Oh, okay then, Jenny. That's my mom's birthday, 228. Them Aquarius.
How y'all guys doing?
Mine February 21st, Wendy. Love you too, Shirley, cousin. You will. We gonna see each other, girl. Girl, it's coming, girl. 226.
Hey, come in, man. Make sure you hit that like button for me. Make sure you hit that like button. Comment where you from. Rep your city.
Y'all, hold on. He coming. He spraying Windex on the couch. Y'all, hold on. He coming. He spraying Windex on the couch.
Come on in. Let's talk about it. Be about it. Stand on it.
We are the best, James. Yes. We the best. Just ain't never seen a nigga walk with his ass tooted up so much. And it seemed like the more and more we watch this nigga lives, his ass go higher and higher. Toot that thing up, mommy, let it roll. He just be walking and twitching.
Yo, what's good? What's good? How y'all doing? How you doing? Come on in.
Oh, okay.
Right now, I got it programmed. Only the followers, only my followers can comment.
No, nobody want to come in anyway. Even if you didn't have it programmed that way, them motherfuckers don't be able to come in. You get mad. See, you know that people be telling you get more of the truth in your motherfucking chat that you don't want to hear. That's why you got it, so you can block out truth and keep the negativity. You see what I'm saying? Ain't nobody tripping. They still see your ugly ass over there looking like a motherfucking alien.
On here, you have to be following the page to comment. Why wouldn't you want to follow the page anyway? You know what I mean? Like, why wouldn't you want to follow the page?
You sit up and lie all the motherfucking time. That's why. They just go over there to listen to your goddamn lies and to screen record your shit because you deleted like a little bitch.
You know what I'm saying? Why you? So that'll knock down all that craziness. How y'all doing? Come on in. We got 103. So yeah, that's the thing. You gotta follow the page to comment. I got it set like that. I will have all my lives that I do set like that. Good morning. I'm blessed and highly favored. As you come in, make sure you hit the like button. I don't care if you don't like me. Hit the mad button.
Can you find your own shit, please? Thank you. Thank you, bitch. Y'all hold up. It's still loading up. Wait a minute.
Feel me? I don't care how you feel about me. They got a representation up there that you can hit if you don't, whatever you choose to use. But just hit one. That's all I'm asking. How y'all doing today? I went live last night about a very serious, close to your situation. Don't want to be dwelling on it. Don't want to be coming back up here spashing out about it.
You shouldn't have never said shit. Why you got that mouth over there just dangling? Yeah, motherfucker going. Oh, that lip is going in circles. Pew, pew, pew. It's going around and around. There it goes. She never brought your ugly ass up here saying shit any motherfucking way, bitch.
But I want to talk about Flav today. And
child, Paddy just fucked up. She just need to go on and admit to the shit. Goddamn.
Why are so many people so disrespectful to Flav right now? You feel me?
Them folks ain't disrespectful. They were just mad because she made a promise that her ass couldn't keep. She wrote a check that her ass couldn't cash. That's it. That's all. They felt fucked over. You was up here last night trying to go off on your people talking about they trying to fuck you over. So that's how them folks feel. They sat up there and probably told their grandkids they had a surprise coming for them and it didn't show up. Now they had to run out there to make their grandchildren's holiday with a few more toys because they thought they was getting what the fuck they promised. They sat over there and wasted their motherfucking time in her life to give her some fucking views and love. And she didn't send the shit out when she was supposed to send it out. Then we found out she didn't send the money that she claimed they won. Talking about she ain't had time to transfer no money. She had time to transfer it in Atlanta. She had time to transfer it in Atlanta. The fuck you mean?
Like, but come on in, man. Let me get some people in here. Let me get some people. Y'all put this on your platform because it's very truthful. You know, it ain't about no mess. It's real talk. You know.
Exactly, Arletta. Use the Bible to give money and then pay them folks. You feel me? Girl. And had the audacity to bring her ass out here trying to have an attitude with these people tonight. They just want to know where was they shit. They said you was avoiding calls. They was trying to ask. Some of these folks said they had already gave you their address. Then you get up on your live tonight and you say, who won this? Who won that? Didn't you say you wrote this shit down? So you mean to tell me you lied and said you wrote down the people names and what the fuck they won, but tonight you come on here asking who won what? Girl, this don't make no motherfucking sense.
And people are trying to attack her for no reason at all. For no reason. I should have made sure my thing. Let me put this. Hold on 1 second, y'all. All right, we should be good. Hey, what's good? What's good? What's good? So I wanted to come up here and talk about Flay.
Yes, Danny, I did.
All right.
We're going to talk about it.
Decided to give back for Christmas.
Will, let me have
some stuff, money. y'all, shit, y'all know. Hold on, let me clean my lens. My lens smooth. Like a little better. So Flay decided to do. First of all, let's be clear about this. Flay decided to do a giveaway for Christmas. From the looks of it, it looked like she did it wrong, in my opinion, for as keeping up with everything. But you know, we learn from our mistakes. It's a lot of you guys. I paid attention to the whole process. It's a lot of you guys came up here and downed that girl on social media, but that ain't even the half. A lot of y'all came up here and talking about, yeah, I won this, and you ain't sent this, like you feel me? The girl got sick, pneumonia in the process. Her birthday was in the process. People make plans for their birthday.
The scam away was done December the 15th, right? Was it the 15th? She told them people she had plenty of time. Even when you did them little no-shows over there, she could have been mailing out that shit. She was with you in Rosedale, right? Was it what was that? Greenville? Why she didn't mail the shit out before then? She didn't go to Atlanta until that following week. She promised those folks that she was gonna mail their shit out before Christmas. So if she knew she was going to Atlanta, she shouldn't have did no giveaway. You know what she should have did? She should have did something for the community. Then one day thing. She didn't think these folks was gonna say anything. And when they came out here and showed out on her ass, that fucked her up. And it should have. Because you don't make no promises to folks like your motherfucking ass. See, you do that shit. That's why, you know, if it was a problem, you been seeing these comments these folks making. Why the fuck you ain't saying them earlier? Why wait till now? Why the fuck wait till now? These folks been saying shit. They was asking her when she was in Atlanta. In her chat when she went live constantly. One lady tagged Tina. Now, y'all, I know a lot of y'all was saying that she owed Tina some money. I think it was more like the comment, the lady tagged Tina telling her she won $200 because she had answered something correctly and spelled it correctly, right? So that's what that comment was. Because somebody sent it, clock that T. I had clocked that T since because I was like, I need to find out. I'm not just gonna speak on nothing. I don't know if it's true or not. So that's what that was. She tagged Tina. I don't think Tina won any money, unless y'all seen different. Yeah, MoneyBoy scammed them right out they motherfucking goddamn happiness. You hear me? They had lied to the grandkids and everything. Well, they didn't lie. They didn't know she wasn't gonna send it. All they know is she told them she was gonna send it before Christmas. She was gonna send it early so it could get there before Christmas. She even included, if you want it expedited, you will have to pay extra. So the folks took her word as if when she, okay, so she gonna mail this out, I'll get it before Christmas. She sat over there and fucked up. That's what she did.
Birthday, you feel me? And the thing is, she's trying to bless you. She's blessing people, man. She was up here blessing people. But y'all can come up here and be so disrespectful and shit, because you ain't doing shit. And you're trying to destroy everything somebody trying to do.
You ain't doing shit. You done promised Auntie Carol, Auntie Alicia, and your other people that's still over there $1,000 for Christmas. And you ain't did shit. The fuck is you talking about? You ain't did shit. And you come up here and try to talk about somebody. You come up here being disrespectful. How in the fuck can you sit up and bitch about your family trying to petition you out of a will, nigga? And don't know what petition mean? But you want to get mad at these people because they up here saying that Paddy is petitioning them from their gifts. The fuck?
Good. You on some destroying shit. You know, and it's sickening, man. For real, it really is. It really is. And I still salute her, and she's still gonna be blessed for doing what she did for people. She said she just sent 10 more. Like, y'all ain't even have your addresses and shit right. Y'all had parts in it too that was.
How would she know that they didn't have their addresses and shit right if she didn't mail the shit? In order to find that shit out, it would have been returned to her. Right? What wasn't right? If they gave her an address, she should have sent the shit. And if it would have came back, then the address would have been wrong, right? I mean, y'all got to make this shit make sense. This ain't adding up. She just fucked up. That's it. That's all. Take accountability for the shit. But see, you the motherfucker, you the type of motherfucker that don't ever take accountability for shit. That's why it's easy for you to get up here and lie. For real. You gonna make me come snatch the rest of your bones up out your motherfucking ass, nigga. You need to hush.
Fucked up. So I would have did it totally different. Like, when you told me the answer, the first answer that came through my messenger, that's who would have got the shit. Luckily, she got enough money or whatever she got going on to cover everything that went down.
As she should. She claims she got loan money. So I don't understand, if she got a lot of people around her that love her, that say that because she said they did a lot while she's sick. Why she couldn't ask them folks to go drop them packages out for her? But ensure that these folks got their shit. Like, y'all, you trying to, and it's sad because you got these weak individuals over there that bow down to this bullshit. Like, this I watched this chick on them motherfuckers on that goddamn live today. It was one lady called in and said she didn't want the shit. Give it to somebody else. And you know what I got from that call? That lady was fucked up and mad about that. She didn't want that shit no more. Fuck that shit. She done already went and bought the shit. Because she done promised her grandkids they was getting something special for Christmas. She won for them. And then she had to go spend her money to make up for it. Hell nah, get this shit. You know what I'm saying? Hey, Marcella.
But it's bad, man, that you come up here and you try to down somebody that's fucking trying to do something positive, constructive. And you applaud these niggas that ain't doing shit.
Well, your little a bird brain ass chat over there applauding you, and you ain't doing shit, bitch, but begging and talking about them because they gotta, you making fun of them because they gotta go clock in on somebody's clock. And yet they send you they hard earned money, bitch. They sitting over there applauding your nothing ass. The fuck is you talking about? You the only nothing ass motherfucker over here with some brainwashed ass individuals in your chat, lying for you, clapping for you, even while in your wrong, nigga. Shut the fuck up.
You they best fucking free. But when somebody come up here out of the kindness of their hearts, you gonna try to get over on them. Make them look stupid.
You got over on them. You begged for that goddamn coochie suit, nigga. You got over on them.
Some of y'all, that's all you know. Project asshole and niggas. I
No, the fuck you ain't got nobody, no project assholes and niggas. When you stand in the ghetto, dum, 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 dum. Baby, you over there in the ghetto. Freaky Fred standing outside right now in the ghetto. I'm trying to survive. Yeah, that's you, nigga. The projects. You over there in the projects.
said it.
Hey, Latoya.
That's what you act like.
Girl, he sure live.
No, I don't care. What's up, Miss D? Paddy, how you doing? How you doing? Y'all better. Hey, she better than me. Cause once I sent that $300 out, two of us I won. I wouldn't give a damn who.
I already know you wouldn't even sent that $300, bitch. You would have made an excuse. You ain't even sent that the $5,000 you was supposed to been giving out. You made an excuse about you wouldn't get no money, nigga. We know.
Who got the goddamn question that done? I ain't finna send no another 3. You crazy? Shit. I was like, okay, I don't care what you say about it. Call me a scam and every that's the only word y'all can come up with. You.
Cause that's what it is. That ain't the only word we can come up with. That's what the fuck it is. A scam. A scam away. That's what it is. Mm-hmm.
Scamming. She's scamming. They let her head over fucking $1,000 worth of shit sent out. Ain't get but $100 off of it.
Well, I thought she gave that money back. So is you trying to tell us something? Huh? Lil Elmo, you trying to tell us something, bitch? That she didn't send that money back? Because she said she was going to send the money back. That, you know, they stepped out on faith and trusted her. But see, as soon as you said that, and that's what I want to point out to you, Paddy. You said, I'm gonna send y'all money back because y'all stepped out on faith and trusted me. So I'm gonna let you win a gift and get your $20 back. What she say? She made $80, but you said 100. But anyway, so did they get their $20 back? And we don't know where that $1,000 worth of shit. Somebody could have gave her that shit. You know what I'm saying? She want to show a damn faded ass receipt from Walmart, but why she ain't show she paid for all that shit? I mean, goddamn. Don't just be up here running your motherfucking dick suckers. You know what I'm saying?
But y'all the first one. Hey, I ain't got my gift. Hey, I thought I got it for Christmas. Like you ordered something.
No, it's what she promised. That's what she said. She told them folks that they was gonna get their shit. She was mailing it out early. Everybody heard that shit. Even you, bitch. Even you. But I forgot your brain fried. You don't pay attention to shit.
Flav, I think there was a good deed that you did in God's eye. I don't give a damn what nobody say. I wouldn't have even done it. I would have done it, but now I wouldn't have did it like you did it. I wouldn't have did it with that much stuff involved. It probably would have been one question, and that's it.
Yeah, because you got to go sell the rest of the shit. You ain't trying to give away no shit. We know you sell shit, nigga. You sell shit. You know. You little Ezel. You gonna run down the street with them motherfuckers. Go get you some change, nigga. We know what the dope fiends do. Yeah, they be trying to sell me shit all the time. Yeah. If you would have gave that one away, you won't make all the little change you can get, bitch. We already know you ain't getting away shit.
It would have been 2, 3 questions, different questions. I don't have time for all that. Because there's going to be a distraction in there somewhere. Somebody going to try to take you off your game somewhere in there. So why do it? You know, and everybody would have had to inbox me the answer. First person that said that answer to that question, that would have been it. All that putting stuff in the comments, them comments have delays in it. You know what I'm saying? One person.
If you know all this, why in the fuck you didn't tell her? Why the fuck you didn't help your friend? Paddy, why the fuck you need to be asking him, well, why the fuck you didn't tell me this? The girl constantly say all the time she don't know how. We know she don't know how to operate a live. You know that too. So it was like you set her up the fuck up. You knew it was gonna be fucked up. That's sad. You supposed to be looking out for her, so you wouldn't help her. She helping you on these damn dry ass skits. So why in the fuck you didn't help her? So she could have had a successful scam away. You know what I'm saying? But now you want to sit up here and give your ideas. Bitch, it's too late for all that.
Person that said something, but you ain't see that, but another person could say something and it pops right up. Now you out of $600. And that's just too much money trying to do something right. And then
I'll shut up. You a dope fiend. Shit, of course you gonna try to keep all the bread to yourself. Oh, that's why you over here talking about you need $10,000 for a lawyer. You want her to give it to you. You gonna find a way to get in them pockets since she gave away some money, huh? Well, she ain't gave it to him yet. But since she offered some money, she ain't offered you none, then you salty.
people come and attack you after it. That's why I be saying, like, y'all come up here and be dissing folk, but don't have no credentials yourself. You shouldn't even talk about what one's doing when you don't even have credentials to say that you done something somewhere. That you tried to help somebody.
Well, I do have credentials, and I'm gonna bring my credentials here. But me and Truth did a lot of money giveaways on YouTube. Yes, we did, and that's why I set aside what people send me in cash apps and what I get, because I'm gonna do one over here. But you know what? I'm gonna have mine to where it's gonna be fair. You see what I'm saying? So I have credentials, nigga. Now who you talking about? Because you don't have none. You ain't gave nobody no money. You done took from people. You took and you still taking. You still begging. You still a leech. You still lazy. You still ain't shit. You still on that shit. And you don't want to take accountability. Point blank fucking period. You ain't got no motherfucking credentials. Because if you had some credentials, the motherfucking credentials would have been in the seats at the motherfucking shows.
It's always the folks that ain't never did nothing, always complaining about shit. Somebody can walk up to somebody and be like, somebody can walk up to a disrespectful person and say, "Where Terry at, man? We raised some money at church last night, and I want to give him this $1,000. Who? You better give him no $1,000. I wouldn't give that nigga no $1,000. He don't do it."
He basically telling us what could have happened when he was in the motel when one of them brothers came to him and said they took up a love offering for him. So it must have been some said at that church for you to be sitting up here using this as a fucking example because you got some money from the church to pay your fucking motel fee and all that shit. Remember?
Do this, do it. You will try to do everything in your power to stop me and mine from eating.
Hey, Susan.
You will try to do everything in your power to stop us from eating. My family. Miss Alice Jones was good. Duke was happening. Miss D. Paddy was good. Just people I know right off the top of my head. Wendy Chavis, people, Kamaya Wiggins. What's happening? What's happening, Maya? LaWanda. God got me, Hampton. How you doing? And I told her I would come up here. She's gonna go live as well on her platform. I told her I would go live. You know what I'm saying? And talk about this because I don't like that. I don't like that. And see, that's what I'm talking about. My page used to be so fucking clear and good with people that you never saw all this chaos on my shit.
Yeah, Susie girl.
You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanna know who's saying things so I can remove your ass from over here. So the next time we do it, you won't get nothing because you won't see it. To get it. Straight like
Dorothy.
that.
She had an attitude, Dorothy. She did. Getting mad at them folks. Wendy said that was
like
me
I said yesterday. Me doing that live last night was pressure to me.
Damn, Janet, girl, now.
I'm family oriented. I don't give a fuck about no drugs I done did in my life and all that kind of shit. I don't care nothing about that.
You a fucking lie. But listen to this bullshit, cuz. That nigga just up here lying. Gary, you know I am, Gary. I'm gonna pass it on there. Cause he gonna try to hit them folks for some lawyer money. He gotta get a call. He gotta get gone after Delta. Got more to say. Right. Well, yep, June. He is the devil. Hold on. It's loading, y'all. Hold on. I don't know why I just stuck on that. This shit, you know, when I upload it, it don't load all the way, so it's playing and trying to upload at the same time. Dang. And mad with the fans, right? Mad with the fans. I don't look like he'll fucking lie. You talk and do your family around. Show do Shirley. The preacher, what preacher stayed in Maria? What y'all talking about? Hold on. I don't know why this thing. Let me bag it up some and then see if it'll. Oh shit, I bagged it up too goddamn much. Hold on. Let's see.
See, I wouldn't have even done it.
Okay,
I would have done it, but now
wait a minute. I hate when they do this shit.
You know what I'm saying? One person been to said something, but you ain't see that, but you another person. Always the folks that ain't never did nothing. Always night, and I want to give him this $1,000. Who? You better give him no $1,000. I wouldn't give that nigga no $1,000. He ain't gonna do this, do it. You are trying to do everything in your power to stop me and mine from eating. You're trying to do everything in your power to stop us from eating. My family. Miss Alice Jones was good. Duke was happening. Miss D. Paddy was good. Just people I know right off the top of my head. Wendy Chavis, people, Kamaya Wiggins. What's happening? What's happening, Maya? LaWanda. God got me, Hampton. How you doing? And I told her I would come up here. She's gonna go live as well on her platform. I told her I would go live. You know what I'm saying? And talk about this because I don't like that. I don't like that. And see, that's what I'm talking about. My page used to be so fucking clear and good with people that you never saw all this chaos on my shit. You know what I'm saying? That's why I wanna know who's saying things so I can remove your ass from over here. So the next time we do it, you won't get nothing because you won't see it. To get it. Straight like that. Like I said yesterday, me doing that live last night was pressure to me because I'm family oriented. I don't give a fuck about no drugs I done did in my life and all that kind of shit. I don't care nothing about that. I care about what's going on right now. I'm not gonna walk backwards. You feel me? I'm not walking backwards. I care about my life right now and the rest that I have left. That's my concern. What I did, all that shit I did, or whatever I done, it's a conversation just between me and God. Nobody else has to say so over none of that. But you think about it, just like Donnell said, they crucified Jesus, bro.
Jesus didn't do drugs. And Jesus ain't up here telling us no stories, no lies. You can't compare yourself to God. You can't do that. Okay? You're not being honest with yourself. And you know who knows the truth? Jesus. And we do too. You see what I'm saying? Since you want to say our list. And Marie Christ, she said, I'm going to send you a peak up. Let's run that urine. He said the next day, they do something telling y'all he coming up. Exactly. That part, Sylvia. Hold on.
The Almighty. These folks don't give a damn who they talk about and who they come to rag. They did Jesus. So who am I? And guess what? He was a...
You're just a nobody, lying on everybody, trying to scam somebody. What? That's who you are. That's what you are.
He was helping too. He was showing the way too. But they called, oh, he a liar. He a liar. But you're going to have to go for him before it's over with. and address them situations you talked about and did.
You too. You too. You too, nigga. You too. You gotta answer
I
too.
really believe in that.
Yeah, you gotta answer too. Good night, Darlene, cuz we
So
ready to get up out for her in a minute.
just to shed some light on what's been going on around here last couple of days. The ops saw me with the baby. And I want to talk about that too. You gonna say I was up there with my shirt off with the baby. I was asleep when I got a call said, baby want to see you before you go to daycare. So I'm like, all right. Oh, okay. I don't want to be mean to the baby. Right? So y'all talking like the baby was in the bed and all that shit. Ain't no baby was in my bed. The mama was sitting right there next to me the whole fucking time. I didn't hug the baby or none of that. The baby just laid her head over there and that was it.
Clearly on that video, you tell the baby, come give me a hug. Am I bullshit, cousin? We gonna come back tomorrow, cousins. I'm pretty sure I got that video. In that video, you said, oh, little baby, give me a hug, little baby. You did hug the baby. You were just still laying down. And if she called you and told you the baby want to see you before she go to daycare, why you didn't get up and put some clothes on? How did she get in your house if you were still laying down? If they wasn't at your house already? Huh? I mean, goddamn, you got to make this shit make sense. She got a key. The mama got a key. That's what if she do that, so be it, but you got to make this shit make sense. So you mean tell me you got up, opened the door, went and laid back down, did it, and then you want to film yourself laying down, hugging the baby? Because that's exactly what you did in that damn video. He did, exactly. He said, give me a hug, little baby. Oh, the baby. Nigga. And you mean to tell me these females sat over there and did not correct you on this shit, fool? The video is on your page. For real. Y'all, his mind gone, y'all. I'm playing a little bit more of this, and then I'm going to get up off of him. We're going to continue on tomorrow, and I'm going to bring y'all some of Paddy shit. You hear me? Yeah.
I'm still sleeping good.
If you still sleeping good, that mean they was already in the house with you. They was already in the house with you.
But y'all want to come up here and talk about all this stupid and you know, I got the footage of the video still where I cut it off. If I'd have let it stay playing, it would have said, how did it look? And because I was asking the mama, how did it look, the picture look or whatever. I cut all that off. The damn mama was sitting right there next to my body. I'm in the bed. She's sitting on the bed.
The point is, the mama could be in the bed with you, nigga. The point is, you didn't have no clothes on, and you telling that baby to give you a hug. That's the point that the folks is talking about. You see what I'm saying? That's what they talking about. You didn't have no shirt on. So why not put some clothes on and do it the right way if the baby wants to see you? Get you a hug with some clothes on. That's all I'm saying. You went about it the wrong fucking way.
Yeah, the baby standing up on the floor, fully dressed. I sleep with my shirt off every night. I can't sleep without my shirt off. If something on me, I can't. I won't. Because I've been doing it for years. Y'all came up here acting like I'm all goddamn like this with the baby on the covers, all that kind of stuff.
We know that baby ain't say shit. We know it was the mama that wanted to come up there, but the mama was already there. While he saying he getting his phone call, they was already there. They been spending the fucking night. You know what I'm saying?
I'm not the sick prick. You is. For having a sick mind.
Any respectable man that got his own seed will know when his kids around, get up and put some fucking clothes on. And why the fuck would you want to film a baby hugging you while you laying on your dirty ass air mattress with no motherfucking shirt on? That's not your child. At least have some respect for the baby. Shit.
To put anything on people. Every fucking woman I had kids. Then they wasn't mine. Never had these accusations come up. Because I'm not walking around trying to smell a little girl bicycle seats.
Who in the fuck said that? And why would you even let that roll up out your motherfucking mouth like it was okay to fucking say? Smell the girl bicycle seats. What? Did y'all hear this shit? Nigga. Oh my God.
Shit like that would never turn me on in no form, way, or nothing. Pull your goddamn clothes off in front of me, you'll get an ass whooping.
It should be vice versa. You need if they know to respect a grown person and dress appropriately, you should give them the same. My grandbabies come over here, I got clothes on. And I teach them, and they mama teach them. They know better not to walk around in front of older people or even their siblings half fucking naked. You ain't finna go to bed, put some goddamn clothes on, have some respect in this house. You should do the same if you want a child to respect you. Baby get older. Every time me and my mama go over there, he got his shirt off. Ooh, that's great. You make kids feel uneasy. That's why that baby was looking a certain type of way. Shit. And the mama need her ass whoop because she should have said something. Get up, put some clothes on. Or now, don't put my baby on there while you laying down like that. No, that don't look right. You know what I'm saying? Have some motherfucking morals and standards and fucking boundaries when it comes to your kids, little mama. You know what I'm saying? Shit.
You can go right on some of these streets and buy all the ass you want. You do not have to be a pervert or some shit. You don't have to do that. You choose to do that. Because your mind is fucked up. Chaotic ass mind.
Well, apparently yours is too, nigga, to be talking about you don't go around smelling little girls' bicycle seats. Because who in the fuck says that?
If you're thinking about babies and shit, but you gotta think about this. Who in the hell is talking that shit? Look at the folks talking.
Do your own investigations. Them motherfuckers ain't solid. A lot of time, motherfuckers trying to take the tension off their ass.
What attention? Nigga, boy, we got good attention. We ain't got no bad attention. What attention? We ain't did shit. You trying to deflect, nigga. You the one trying to take the truth from being told on your ass. That's what you trying to do. Just ugly. Ugly. Hold on, cousins. It's coming. We're going to be on here for 5 more minutes, then we're going to get out. Hold on. I don't know why it's still low. Wait a minute. Oh, there you go.
How the hell folks like Lonnie them can come from out of nowhere, ain't finished school or none of that shit. Now they the Don or something?
You ain't finished school and somebody done lied and told you was a fucking Don and you ain't shit but a pawn, nigga. Shit, you ain't finished school.
I don't get it. All that shit is fabricated and lies. But it's entertaining.
But it's entertaining. Y'all hear this
Fabrication
shit?
and lies.
That's what you tell, nigga.
That's all it is.
That's all you be up here telling. It's fabrications and lies.
I get high every day. Who the hell got money to get high every day?
You get loans, nigga. You done told us that you get shit on credit. You the one get shit on credit. This is why you have other people paying your fucking bills, buying you shit for your apartment so you can spend your money on your enjoyment, your entertainment. We heard freaking Fred say you on 100. We heard him. So you still using that? You still trying to get credit everywhere you go. Everywhere you go, everywhere you smoke. You are bound. You need some credit. Everywhere you go, everywhere you smoke. Bitch.
Please tell. You know how expensive that is?
Yeah, cause when I first heard you say your motherfucking ass got $1,000 credit for some shit, I said, damn. That's why you can't, when you come up here and be hollering, who can smoke that much? You told us you can smoke that much. You came out here and said it out your own mouth, and it's a video out him. And I put it up, Clock That T put it up. Hey, it's on TikTok. Where you came out when you was in that motel down there in the Jacksonville, you said you used to get $1,000 credit at a time for that shit. Everybody done seen that video you did. When you was on live, you said that shit. So you expect us to believe that you ain't still out here running game on the dope mine? You think we fools that we wouldn't think you still out here doing. We know you still out here doing it. That's why Fred over there, man.
Because once you start, you on the road.
You been on one ever since you landed your little ugly ass over there in the roach department. You hear me? Look at you. Look, geeked up now. Geeked up. What? Nigga. Look at that shit, y'all. Watch this. Watch this, motherfucker. Jangling, jangling. Ugly.
I done seen some lose $1,500 to $2,000 in 3 hours.
nigga, and you lost 56,000. You hear me? And that in a year. You hear me? You lost some money. You ain't got shit to show for it. So that means you lost too, bitch. You lost your shit and you still losing. That's why you sitting over there in that shit. And then you surrounded by it. Ain't nobody no fool. We done watched you on live knock on the boy wall for a cigar. You was up fiending at 5 o'clock in the morning, knocking on that boy wall, saying that you gotta go get a cigar. Nigga, come on. You done fucked up a couple of times here on this Facebook on live.
Once you do that, once you go to that, I'm not trying to say the word. Once you go to that, it comes to you and stays there. Sit on right on your fucking lap.
And that's why it's still there. It's coming to you. We see freaking Fred come to you all the time. He done slowed down because like somebody asked, have freaking Fred been over there. We ain't y'all know freaking Fred only show up when we bring him up. Okay. He gotta run across the street and ask Freaky to come over there and do a live with him. Okay. So he probably be over there tomorrow ever since we bringing it up. Okay. So, but freaking Fred bring it to you. And it's stuck there on your lap.
Until you run out of money. Then it starts sliding off your lap. You go, no, don't go. Please stay. Ah!
Now he is showing us how he react when he don't have no money to get that shit. And this is why he make phone calls and ask for $20 and $30. Okay? He is showing us how it fucks him up and he can't handle it. This is why he's still on his shit.
If I was an active drug head, had to have it every day, I don't even think the dope folks would even want to see me. Because it look like I'm police.
Well, shit, you ran to them niggas on Morgan Road all the goddamn time. And see, Fred ain't gonna think that because that's why you get him up there like you finna do the morning show and shit. Or you wanna go live with him or something. See, you befriend them. So how the fuck they gonna, that's why you be doing out there doing little odd jobs for them and shit. You know what I'm saying? So they can pay you in what you want. You know what I'm saying? That's what you doing. Ain't nobody gonna believe that shit that just came out your motherfucking mouth. You trying to convince folks that you ain't still smoking that shit, but you is. Nigga, have you looked at yourself lately? You ain't nothing but bones. That's it. Bones and some loose ass skin. That's it.
Every day? You have money every day, nigga? You got money every day and you ain't DoorDash? You the police.
Nigga, you DoorDash. you go knock on everybody's door big for some shit.
That's what niggas in the hood say. God damn, every day the niggas spending $200-$300 every day.
Damn. That's how much you was paying, $200-$300 every day. Nigga. God damn, you was smoking up that much. You still smoking it up. You can't convince me, nigga. Child, that shirt is loose.
That drug will make you take your last to him. You heard what DMX said? The only person I'd give all of my last just for another little piece heading nowhere fast. Meaning that's the only person that he would give his last, the dope man. Now this kid.
And you did. And I'm going to end it right here, cousin, because we're at 22 minutes of this live and it's like 30. It's stopped at 34:56. But I'm going to tell you this. You did get a dope man your last. You gave him that motherfucking trailer. The last of anything that you really didn't even own it because your name wasn't on it. It still had grandmama's name on it. You gave the dope man your last, that trailer. And your last little few fucking dollars that you had. This is why you, like I said, have people sending you money, paying your bills, trying to buy you shit to eat and everything because you use your shit to smoke. You will make phone calls and borrow fucking money. Then the minute you get caught with that shit, you want people to bail you out. You are reaping your suffering. That's why you over there looking the way you looking now. So you gave your little bit. This is why you don't care about the shit. We done heard you say that you will leave that apartment and only take your TVs. You want to know why? Because it's something easy you can fucking sell to get to where the fuck you trying to run to next. I love y'all cousins. Y'all stay blessed, never stress, multiply, get you some motherfucking rest. And make sure you share a cousin out and continue to show me some love. Engagement is key. We'll be back tomorrow night. I have Paddy. I got to show him your attitude, girl. You was wrong. You need to come back and apologize to them folks by the way you acted. And then if you say because you was sick, okay, I understand that, but you still didn't need to have an attitude with them folks, knowing that you didn't live up to the promise that you made. Most of those folks over there that won shit was Terry people. They followed you on the strength of him. So you could have at least been a little nicer about the shit today. Those folks was just wondering what the fuck was they shit that they won, and you promised that they would get before Christmas. I see y'all tomorrow night, cousins.
Low key, niggas hating but they don't want no beef. Stay gang, true sippers, bitch, I bet we gon' eat.